But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when the tide comes in, when the tide comes in. But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when you call again, when you call again. Oh, I'm not supposed to answer, I'm not supposed to know all that the silence answer. I've got to let it go. Oh, I'm not supposed to answer, I'm not supposed to know all that the silence answer. I've got to let it go now. A narrative waste of patches in light. We grew up in the suburbs, then we cut all our ties. Now just take a look at the Sugricklian eyes. You're on the friend, the road depends a bit to the right. A couple more miles and I know we'll arrive. The rolling hills and valleys, well, they'll leave you alive. Now the people grab our feet to halt the incline. A little bit more lest we waste our whole lives. We got here in the dark, we took the long way down, just to find out in somewhere inside this ancient town. And we talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it alive. And we talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it alive. We talked about it all night, just to throw the planet at the first light. And we thought we'd make it alive, or at least we'd give it an honest try. A narrative waste of patches in light. We grew up in the suburbs, then we cut all our ties. Now just take a look at the Sugricklian eyes. You're on the friend, the road bends a bit to the right. The stones are left here at the beginning of days, and each step that was taken wore a little away. That in of itself, well, it was something to say. A conversation that could last the end of the day. We got here in the dark, we took the long way down, just to find out in somewhere inside this ancient town. And we talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it alive. And we talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it alive. We talked about it all night, just to throw the planet at the first light. And we thought we'd make it alive, or at least we'd give it an honest try. And we talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it alive. And we talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it alive. We talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it alive. And we talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it alive. Faster and faster, dear. It's like we're moving backwards in your rearview mirror. The road eaten up by the snow, eaten up. I can feel, I know you feel it too. A little flicker on the path we steer of subtle flashing lights. We'll go faster and faster. This time my mind, it won't forget. This time my mind, we're not there yet. This time it goes faster and faster. This time my mind, it won't forget. This time my mind, we're not there yet. This time it goes faster and faster. Faster and faster, dear. The road's still moving backwards. Now it looks so clear. The snow eaten up by the road, eaten up by. I can still recall the twists and turns, but it feels so straight ahead. A little farther till the end. We'll go faster and faster. This time my mind, it won't forget. This time my mind, we're not there yet. This time it goes faster This time my mind, it won't forget. This time my mind, we're not there yet. This time, it goes faster and faster. This time my mind, it won't forget. This time my mind, we're not there yet. This time my mind, it won't forget. And this time, it goes faster. This time my mind, it won't forget. This time my mind, we're not there yet. This time my mind, it won't forget. This time, it goes faster and faster. And even when you lost your hair to shame and so much gone, I stood beside you then and there until the cut was done. And even when I lost myself in all of those tall trees, you took me down, you held me up, you patched my bloody knees. And then when we were older, there were miles between. I conjured you an apparition to show you what we'd seen. The sun, the earth, the wind, the rain, and holding out for change. And all the snow you couldn't let go, you danced atop a train. I'll go wherever you go. 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 I'll go. I'll go wherever you go. I'll go wherever you go. I'll go wherever you go. I'll go wherever you. Madeline, who lost the earth, made it out by noon. The sun had shone the earth as well. Her eyes were to have moons. And even when we lost ourselves to something in between, the words we shared are all still there to show us where we'd be. I'll go wherever you go. 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 It's been a while, I've been out on my own. I get a little anxious when you call me change when I got older, but the same year came over and over, and the only change that I could feel was the aging of my bones. And then in one October, when the sidewalk home was covered over, well, I don't know the method, but you pulled right from the loan. It's been a while, I've been out on my own. I'm in denial about living life alone. I said I don't like change, but I'm not afraid. I can't keep it together ever anyway. And when every page is in disarray, I think we'll be okay. I said I don't like change, but I'm not afraid. I can't keep it together ever anyway. And when every page is in disarray, I think we'll be okay that way. I met you in the yellow light of a sign that bore your name. You said it was a coincidence, but one you can't explain. Said I'm not going to read more of it than I should, but when you smiled, I knew I always would. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak or dare to cross the room. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak or dare to cross the room, but I am trying. Stuck beneath the spinning glow of a familiar hue, struck by your impression like all of those next to you, but I will try to stand and make it down the hall, but in the sound, I'm barely here at all. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak or dare to cross the room. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak or dare to cross the room, but I am trying so hard to meet.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fireside. We have got an amazing day, a couple of days actually, for TF2 headed your way. We got the MGE 2v2 Cup happening right now, sponsored by Manco. And we've got some amazing names, some great names actually taking part in it. Habib and Bot Mode, Kobe 1920 and Logan, Yum Yum and Dolphin Rider, just to name a few. A lot of great invite and advanced players taking part in this, all trying their best to win the prize pool. And there is a prize pool on the line that they're trying to walk away with. So we got some 2v2 MGE action. My name's TC Mano. I am joined by number one rocker. We got Pika on production, also joined by Mr. J, Fireside CEO himself. And hopefully we're going to have some amazing 2v2 fierce DM battles headed our way. How are you doing, number one? And have you managed to connect to a server?
Well, answering those out of order, no. And I'm doing
Okay.
all right. I'm glad to be back here. It's another 2v2 cup. I'm actually surprised to see another one so soon. But I guess they're gonna make these pretty regular. And yeah, that prize pool, over 180 keys total. First place walks away with walks away with 100 keys. So yeah, not a bad haul. Yeah, I'm looking forward to get into it, but have to find a server. Moment. How you doing?
Yeah. I am doing fantastic as well. Very excited because, like I said, we do have some really exciting names. And one thing that we kind of saw last time we did this number one is the winners, who we expected to win. Maybe some of the big names like Kobe 1920 or Bot Motor. They didn't win. They weren't the ones who walked away with it. It was actually Emmy and Rive, who aren't slouches at all. They are very good players. Rive has played Invite before. I don't know if Emmy has, but they might have, but not necessarily the names you would have expected. But they are coming in actually as the defending champs, so we're going to be able to see if they're going to be, able to hold on to that. So it's going to be interesting to see how all those names stack up. One thing I do want to mention before we go too into this cup is there's actually another cup, super close by. Fireside is hosting at us, our very own Fireside, hosting a $600 cup.
Whoa.
And specifically, this cup has a one off class limit. So that's kind of the thing about this cup. It is going to feature teams like Leica G6, the Mafia, and you can still sign up as well and add your team to the list. It's going to take place May 13th to 24th. So coming up very soon. So sign up very quickly if you want to take part. Going to be a $300 first place prize. So you can check TFTV for more info or type exclamation cup in the chat. Also, check out the Fireside Discord server. If you have any questions about anything, shoot us a message and we'll be happy to answer you. So, some exciting stuff happening in TF2 even before the season starts.
Yeah, lots of stuff to keep us busy in the off season, and I'm all here for it because yeah, for the most part, it usually wasn't, at least in my time, was just grind until the next season. So 4 weeks of grinding, but no, there's something to split it up. Maybe you know, expand your horizons a bit. Maybe round out some rough edges you got in your game. You know what I mean? So yeah, pretty good to see, and yeah, all these cups coming up, man. $300 first place, that's pretty big. And actually, the one off class, I'm really interested to see how that would affect last push and stuff. But anyway, we do have some action going on here in the server already. What do you got?
Yeah, I am looking and see. I'm currently watching the Pineapple and Kasai at the moment, I believe, over on Reckoner. Very interesting decision to go over on Reckoner. It's a soldier and scout v soldier and scout, so seems like going to be the same class lineup. They can swap in an MGE battle if they want to and change things up, but I currently actually cannot see the score for any of them. I don't know if you can.
Uh,
Number one.
no, I can't. But I'm on the Alov match right now because I love saying his name. And they're on Badlands. I think our production is on that match as well. And yeah, I can't see the score, so we can do our best to speculate. But also, I wanted to ask you. I don't really remember now. What was the combination of classes that we saw for most teams? It was mostly just Soldier Scout, wasn't it? And then a couple of demos.
Yeah, it was mostly just Soldier Scout. We did actually have a few double scouts. I think Yum Yum
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Scratch, if I want to be correct here. I kind of did some double scout. And I think we also saw some Yum Yum Soldier as well. But Yum Yum,
Yum, yum,
very
yum,
well
yum.
known for his MGE prowess, is also going to be taking part in this one with Dolphin Riders. So be on the lookout for them. Yeah, currently watching this one on Badlands. Blue team with a tomato top and a pickleball spaghetti. Oh, yeah. Pickleball. We'll just say pickleball, currently rocking
TF2
that.
name.
Yeah, exactly. A classic TF2 alias name. Rocking the soldier and scout. Seems like, however, Red have some good momentum, and that's kind of like one of the things about MGE, even in 2v2 and in solo MGE, you can just have like these waves where you're just like hitting every shot, and then for some reason it switches, and then your opponent hits every single shot on you. You know
That's
what I
called
mean?
being inconsistent, my man. That's what that's called.
I'm getting exposed. True.
Yeah, no, it is pretty interesting how the momentum plays in MGE specifically because it's actually a lot more akin to the progenitor of TF2, that is to say, Quake. So yeah, a lot of fast-paced DM. Not quite as broken because you don't have to worry about armor pickups and stuff like that, but all the same, it's pretty quick. You spawn right back in. Not really any grace period.
Yeah, no grace period at
Ooh,
all.
Alok coming in clutch.
Ooh,
Got two
indeed,
picks
indeed.
there. Finish out the soldier from the low ground. So yeah, I mean, we've seen this guy on stream before in our EU games. At least I have. Don't know if you've caught up on most of it, but yeah, he's a pretty impactful player, and I have a lot of respect for him, even though I apparently say his name wrong no matter how I say it. It's not disrespectful, I assure you.
Yeah, no, it's it can be a tricky, quite specific pronunciation that they're looking for, but we're
Come
we're
on,
at
with my pronunciation, come on.
exactly. Nah, I mean, I can't do it any better, so I'm just gonna copy you, Alov or Alov. Probably gonna
Don't
get
follow me, dude. No, don't do that. I'm not the man you want to be following in this particular case.
no,
That
no,
is a
no,
mark
no,
straight to
no.
death.
I will trust you on this, but still, regardless,
no.
Alov with the new mouse coming in clutch, and I like you said, I guess from Europe, got that 133 ping, but from the way he's moving right now, number one, you wouldn't know it. Seems like he's still very confident. Seems like they're doing a really good job taking down Pickleball and Tomato Top here.
I don't know how they managed to bully a scout and a soldier into house as two scouts, but they managed to do it. That's actually that's some crazy mind games right there, if you ask me. Oh,
Gotcha.
so
All
apparently,
right.
yeah, we're in an STV. I was like, hey, that connect doesn't look like the one we were doing before. So yeah, that's why we have no scores in STV. So makes a lot more sense that way.
Does indeed make a lot more sense, but some nice rockets actually from Tomato Top onto Alov, rocking that shotgun, which is a must-do if you're trying to MGE a scout.
On Badlands, yeah, yeah, no doubt. Although I don't get
100%.
this whole uncouth, feeling towards shotgun and MGE. I mean, it's gunboats don't help you MGE. You know what I'm saying? They just help you take less damage. You need that damage output from the shotgun. You know what I'm saying?
No, you definitely do, especially versus a scout. We did just have a battle finish. It was Kasai and Night Fear, I guess Pineapple and Gamble. I think Pineapple won that one, so they're going to be moving on and continuing on their aspirations of winning the big old prize, which is going to be, I think you said
100
100-ish
keys.
keys. Yeah.
100 exactly. And actually, I'm surprised at the drop off for the other teams as well. It's not too bad, honestly. It's oh god. Well, I lost it. Anyway, 100 keys for first place. Like I said, not bad, and these are going to be going on pretty often, so you might as well toss your hat in there and give it a go. You may not be invite, but with with the pool this large, it's reasonable to assume you may have a chance. It's sort of like running deep in a poker tournament. You know what I mean? You got to roll those dice sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. The cards might just fall your way. You might get the double ace, the pocket pair right there. And then for somehow you still lose, someone else has a royal flush and then it's GG's and you go all in thinking that you're going to win, but no,
I mean,
someone
if
else
it did
miraculously beats you.
if it did pull a royal flush on me, I could not even be mad. Like
That's
literally,
true. I mean, that's fair.
it would be illegal for me to be. I'd like, dude, I would be the biggest hater in the world. Somebody got a royal flush and said, "Ah, that's all luck. Screw you." Like, nah, man.
Imagine. Yeah, you didn't pick those cards yourself. You just given them, huh? Huh?
Yeah, really. So when somebody else gives you the good cards,
Me, I had to search for these. Oh, wait, you did what? You did what? What do you mean you searched for those?
oh man.
I just admit to card counting in a
Hey, don't get
game,
me
but
started. Don't get me started on count counting, man, because I don't know how to do it. I could sort of do it, but not like Rain Man type of card counting.
no, no, no. I mean, I can count cards as much as I can say how many cards are in my hand. 2. Okay, cards counting.
Well, they don't have these, although they might. I don't
They
know. How do you
might.
play poker? Oh God.
Exactly,
Do I say
exactly.
go fishing this one, or is this hit me? I don't. I'm losing
Uno.
it.
That's what we're trying to do here.
Yahtzee. Hold on. There's no dice. What?
Yeah, see, there is no dice. Speak.
It sounds like a mantra. Yahtzee. There is no dice. Yahtzee. There is no dice.
The fear of the mind killer. Yahtzee, there is no dice. That's in Dune Part 3. Leak
Oh my
risk.
God, dude.
Yeah,
Frank Herbert was a visionary. Who knew?
he really was. Somehow he just knew.
Mm.
We will have more 2v2 MGE headed your way. Trust me, it isn't just us shooting the breeze right now. There
No, this
will
is
be
a new
some.
fireside podcast. What are you talking about? We're trying it
Right.
live.
We
And
are trying it live.
we don't have any note cards. We just kind of set it off and let it see where it goes from there. Hopefully, it's not too
Exactly, exactly. Hopefully it is all
racist.
well and good.
Which too much is more than not at all. So yeah, just putting that.
Very, very true. It should be said, speaking of race, the Formula
Mm,
One
okay,
happening, a very, very exciting sprint race going on right now.
you got to
Um,
stop leading me off cliffs like this, man, because it's really scaring me.
sorry. We do have some people joining the server, Pineapple and Gamble coming in. They did win previously on Reckoner. It was going on simultaneously as the Badlands game. So maybe they are getting ready for their next match. And kind of choosing an interesting one in Reckoner. This map has got
Ooh,
all of the kind of unique MGE maps that you don't see a lot of people on. Like
yeah,
it's got
yeah.
Propaganda Middle. I think it's also got Process Second. I think it's got all the seconds, which I actually think is like a very
Oh,
interesting place to try an MGE on, like Gully Wash Second or something like that. But
see, you broke my mind because you said process second, but my mind went to granary, and I'm like, how the hell did you MGE on granary second?
which would be worse, Granary Second or Granary Yard? Granary Yard actually would be okay, right? That's just like a different ammo mod, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, as long
You
as I don't
know?
have a roof over my head as a soldier, I really don't care.
Yeah. True, exactly. I think, yeah, like Granary actual second, that'd be a rough one, to try and MG in.
It's like, well, where would you cut it off? Would you include lunchbox? Would you not? I don't know. We're getting into stupid speculation here. However, what is not speculation is what's next on this bracket. We actually have former teammate of mine from last season going against Gamble was taken in Pineapple, so hopefully we do get to see them on the stream here coming up pretty soon.
Yes. All right.
We
So
actually do
we
have one. Yeah.
Yeah, we do indeed have one loading in now. Yeah, Truffle, Fulcrum, Zoom. That's a little bit of an alias, but it seems like they're just getting ready over on Bad's Mid, the classic, kind of a staple MGE map. It's the one that everyone's probably played the most of, probably second
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Bad Spire if you're a soldier player. But, Bad's Mid, it's good for everyone, good for scout, good for soldier, good for demo. And it does seem like we do have a demo on the field. Fulcrum gonna be rocking it with a scout partner, so gonna be trying to hit those stickies, hit those nice air pipes around, and try and provide that damage so Truffle can clean up on it.
Well, yeah, like we said the last time we did this cup, demo and scout is not a bad combination whatsoever because I did a little bit of late night 2v2 with the boys over the summer, and yeah, we mostly went demo at some point with the scout, and it's pretty broken, especially if you like setting up those cheeky spawn trap kills.
That
Which
is a
it's grimy, but it's not illegal, right? So I mean,
no,
go for
exactly.
it.
Yeah, I don't think it's illegal in here. So yeah, if you have memorized the spawn, which I know some people definitely do, and
Oh
they
yeah.
do their best to use that fact to their fullest potential. But you can definitely get some cheeky early kills or at least some early damage that can help you in the fight. But seems like we're just waiting for the fourth here for a JF's fourth. I'm not. You can
I
say
don't know
that.
what they're talking about in this chat. Like the
Yeah,
track that Twitter's unhinged, but this chat is unhinged.
yeah, it
Shout out to
is.
people for not. What the hell, dude? This is just prime TF2. From the names to the chats, like, oh
Yeah,
god,
the
what,
delays. I mean, it's just TF2, and
where
it's
would I be without this game? Probably in a better, saner place, but it's too late to go back now.
I think they all say it's the beautiful game. I think
Who says that? What?
they do. It's the beautiful game.
They?
Yeah, the people, the masses.
Oh, I like that
It's
song. That's
the
a good song
beautiful
by
game.
Common. The people? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That is a good song. What should hopefully be a good song is the song and dance of this MGE. George R. R. Martin. When's the next book? But
Wow, that was a reach. That was a
that was a
reach.
reach. That was a reach, admittedly.
That was a Halo reach. Holy cow.
I'm gonna stick with it though. Uh, as we hopefully will have some action somewhat
Oh,
soon.
why would you name your cosmetic that? Fulcrum's mask. Oh, can we can we get this game going? I just want to shoutcast MGE, man. I don't want to read anymore. It hurts. It hurts.
Well, luckily for you, you don't need to read to frag out.
Honestly, yeah, dude, my
Well,
biggest mistake in life was literacy. I should have never went to kindergarten. Never.
should have skipped straight into middle school. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
What, is that some sort of innuendo that I'm not hip to?
I don't think so. I hope not. It
Bro, he
was
busting straight to middle school. No cap, on God.
yeah,
I'm old.
he's
I'm
got it
very
on lock.
old.
No, you're not old, no, bro.
I'm
You're still hip
extremely.
with it. You're still groovy with it.
Oh, dude, don't wrap none of that jab at me, Turkey.
See, it's like you just left college, bro. It's like you
Yeah,
just left college.
1971. The hell?
The Beatles still hip? They still big? That's
I don't
it,
think
right?
they even
That's what
have
it is.
their. I don't think they have the hips they were born with anymore.
Yeah, you're right. Paul McCartney's definitely got in a hip replacement. He is, he has definitely had to get some surgery done over the years of touring. But
Honestly, I want to hear a song about after I'm 64. You know?
after,
Yeah, because he's not. How old is he now? He's like 80.
while
something?
yeah, when I'm 64, he's got to make a new version when I'm 84. You know?
I think he's older than 84. Hold on a second.
Yeah, actually, yeah. How old is Paul McCartney?
81. Oh damn, not quite.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, he could make it. He's got time to. He's got time to write that one out.
It's one of
New
those things where
original.
it's just wild because like you know I'm still in the mindset where the 60s were like what, like 30 40 years ago, and you look at Paul
Really?
McCartney's 81, you're like, no, that can't be right.
That can't be. That can't be right. And then it is right. I think I read like some fact that at this point in time we should have already had a that 90s show like 10 years ago. You know, which is wild to think about.
It's not one of those things that you can translate into the next thing up. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that
No,
70s show was good, but it's like they tried that 80s show, remember, and it sucked. And nobody watched
really?
that.
They tried
Yeah,
a that 80s show?
yeah, you don't remember that?
I do not.
I mean,
Oh
like,
my god.
I don't really blame you because yeah, it lasted all of like a year, if that.
Oh my god, they did. Oh, holy cow. That 80s show. That's wild.
And also part of it too is the cast. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't get another Mila Kunis, you don't get another oh god, what the hell's Red Foreman's name?
What,
Foreman.
Ashton Kutcher?
No, 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 no. Kurtwood Smith. The guy.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Have
yeah,
you ever
yeah, yeah,
seen
yeah, yeah, yeah.
RoboCop?
Yes, I have seen
Bitches
RoboCop.
leave him.
Yes. They're making a RoboCop game, actually.
Didn't they
Kind
already?
of.
Aren't you talking about like Rogue City or whatever the hell it's called?
Oh, is that already out?
Yeah,
Oh, what?
yeah. It came and went, dog. Where you been?
Oh, no, not playing Rogue City. That's where I've been.
Wait, is that what it's actually called? Am I gaslighting?
No, you're right, RoboCop Rogue City.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Alright. Damn, I might have to pick that up in a couple of years or something.
Couple of years. What the hell
Uh,
for?
yeah, I got a massive backlog, man.
Oh, okay,
I ain't
okay. You're
gonna
one of those
lie.
people. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta
No, I
play
thought you were
Persona
saying.
3 Reloaded.
No, just,
Oh.
dude. I'll give you the ISO, dude. Don't play the crap.
You're not into the Persona 3?
Not the Reloaded, no. But I mean, to be fair, I could barely get into the original one just because it's like I I don't know, dude. 4, personally, I'm more interested in a murder mystery, so that one kind of tickled my fancy more. But 3 is
Yeah.
like it's so a product of its time with like the edge stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
bad, but it's like, do I really want to go back to 2006? You know what I'm saying? Like the embodiment of 2006.
Yeah, no, it just makes you feel like you're just right there in the thick of it, you
It's a good
know?
time capsule, I guess, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I never played the original, never tried to, so I'm gonna give it a go. And also, shout out to Steam Family Sharing. I didn't actually buy it. A friend bought it, so I just get it in my
Oh,
library. So,
okay, okay.
I got nothing to lose. You know what I
Well,
mean?
see, is that the same with Persona 4? Because I see you play it, and I'm like, you don't have it in your library. What the hell are you
No,
doing?
yeah, that's exactly it. I don't have my
Oh, okay.
library. I
I
have
thought you were just
friends.
buying it and refunding it every 2 weeks or something. Like, I don't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah, I'm just buying it, refunding it. Okay. We have some actual TF2 headed your guys'
TF2?
way.
What's that? I thought we
A
were just.
Titanfall 2. It's
Oh,
the hit game
oh,
by
dude. It actually throws me off so much when people actually do that. And they're like
I
TF2, and I'm
know.
like, wait, TF2 doesn't have wall running. What the hell? Oh, Titanfall 2.
Yeah, Titanfall 2. It's I got so sad one time. I was talking to someone and they're like, we were talking about video games. They're like, "What
Yeah.
video games do you like?" I was like, "TF2." And they're like, "Oh yeah," because like normally when you say TF2, they're like, "Huh?" But they're like, "Oh, TF2, yeah, that's great." And they're like, "Oh yeah, you played?" Like, "Yeah, I play." And so we're talking about it, and I quickly realized they were talking about Titanfall 2. And imagine my disappointment. And they're like, "What? Yeah, I guess there's rocket jumping in TF2." I'm like, "What do you mean you guess there's rocket jumping?" I was like, "Oh."
How new are you? Oh no. But
er."
to be fair, Titanfall 2, good game. It's
Yeah,
just
no, great
unfortunate what
game.
what happened to it. But
Yeah, no, it is very unfortunate, but we
maybe it's just a
do
curse with games abbreviated TF2. Anyway.
it is a curse, but what hopefully is not a curse. This was MGE. We're finally going to go live. It is going to be a soldier, sorry, two scouts versus a demo and a scout. We got Exalor up on the demo. Mr. Luigi himself,
Oh
joined by
yeah.
Nubs player, and then also a Frozen Kitten and Night Fury. We're going to be the two scouts opposing them on Metalworks mid, which again is not that common of an MGE map.
Not at all. Not even between the 2v2s I have with my buddies. It's kind of like, oh yeah, what one haven't we done yet? Metalworks, okay. And yeah, I can't really say that demo works as great on this map, although certainly making it work now, but gets taken down by Frozen Kitty XLR. Mr. Luigi, demo man himself, which actually now that I read that, I'm not surprised that he's the demo.
Yeah, no, definitely. Mr. Luigi kind of been a demo main for a
Woo!
while. Ooh, that was a
Is that
nice
direct?
rocket.
Yeah.
Oh, oh my god. Yeah, that
Wait,
was
did
a
it
nice
count?
rocket. No, it didn't because he got the pistol shot off. Frozen Kitten did.
I mean, did it carry over? I mean,
Oh, the damage might have. Actually, no, I think you completely respawn when it's 2v2 MGE. Like, everyone gets sent back to a different spot. But a nice pipe from Exalor on to Frozen Kitten is going to be enough to send them down. Nubslayer going to get the pick. And Nubslayer as well on a nice little 3K 6-1. And it's a nice early lead for Nubslayer and Exalor so far.
apparently Nubslayer is Page Moth.
Oh.
So yeah, that would make a lot more sense. But yeah, 8-1 now, 7 points ahead, and not looking good for Frozen Kitty or Night Fairy, but they're certainly giving it their all. And we had some early height advantage from the soldier, shooting at the scout. A little bit of a 1v1 between Luigi and Page Moth, but now it's just a soldier v demo, and around and around we go. Both one shot away, and it will be Frozen Kitty coming out on top, getting the second point for his team.
It is going to be some
Ooh,
nice
bad pill.
pipe. Yeah, nice from Exalor to get that onto a Frozen Kitten. And then Page Mob is just going to be able to clean them up. A nice pipe as well onto the scout. Can Page Mob clean it up?
Yep.
Is going to be able to. Now 10-2. And it seems like this should be, based off the momentum, a nice, comfortable win for Page Mob and Exalor. But, there's still time. We were talking about these momentum shifts, and they can happen.
Yeah.
It just takes a few nice rockets, a few good meat shots from Night Fury and Frozen Kitten, and they definitely can get back into it.
Well, if they can't, either way, it's a double elimination for this first day. So if they lose this one, I'm pretty sure they're not out of it yet. So there's some light at the end of the tunnel. But yeah, so this first day, double elimination. Take your time. But tomorrow is when we get in the real nitty gritty, as we see a really nitty gritty pipe from Luigi on the Night Fury there from the low ground connect, and that was pretty good stuff there. And Page Mob cleaning up Frozen Kitten. And now it's a 1v1 between Night Fury and Mr. Luigi himself, coming in from the low ground underneath Submarine, has some stickies at his feet waiting for him, trying to chip him away on the ramp. 75 HP on Luigi, but only 30 on the scout here, so looking pretty desperate, but he gets a long range shot and chips him down. So yeah, that's a third point, but not looking that great compared to the 14 from Page Mob and Exalor, but Frozen Kid taking out Exalor, so now it's just a 1v1 with the scouts.
It is a 1v1, 1 HP, and Nubslayer with the pistol, sorry, Page Mob with the pistol is going to be able to get that kill. 15-3, only 5 rounds left, but 1 round on the board, another for Night Fury and Frozen Kitten.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
that is going to be good. Maybe the momentum they need. Can they get the cleanup? Not going to be able to.
It was a good start to that round. It looked good. They had the demo cordoned up, but they actually have him in the corner here. And didn't quite work.
No, very, very close, but not quite enough.
Oh
a
my
nice
God.
dive. Excelor hitting some very clean and crisp pipes onto the scouts, and those are the real difference makers, though, because that's an insta 100 damage down.
Yeah,
That makes it so much easier for Page Mob to just come in and get the cleanup kill.
absolutely. That's one of the benefits I think to having a demo over soldier. If you can make it work, because yeah, you had that guaranteed 100 damage from any distance, so it can really be a boon here. Exceler cleaning up the kill yet again with the stickies. Now it's match point, 19 to 5. Can this dynamic duo make it work? Now Pageball getting the first kill. Now it's 1v1, and Excelor with the fills will finish that off. So they will be moving on.
They are going to be the victors, moving on further into this 2v2 MGE tournament sponsored by Manco. And go get some get some items from over there. Check it out. And support Saxton Hale. All that great stuff.
Saxton
Saxton Hale. Um, I don't know if he talks like that, but I'm sure he'd be appreciative of your guys' stuff. Also, speaking of kind of TF2 related things, Fireside is also going to be hosting a cup in about a week or so. It's going to be a $600 Classic Sixes cup with a little bit of a alteration. It's going to be a limit of one off class. So that means that, if you want to hold your last, you can only opt to have an engineer or a heavy. You can't have both. You can have a sniper or a pyro. You can't have both. So it is going to be maybe allow for some kind of unique gameplay, maybe make last a little bit easier to push and a little bit more difficult to hold. How's that
Yeah,
going to
that's my
change things
thought.
up?
That's because yeah, you can because they're invite. Of course, they're good at the last holds. So maybe tie one arm behind their back, make it a little bit more interesting. I'm down to see it. Might because it might even be one of those things where it's like a test bed. You know what I'm saying, for the next season of RGL or whatever. Could you know what I'm saying? Could prove to be a good
Yeah.
little experiment.
Yeah, definitely. Also, shout outs to all of the hardworking people at Fireside for making the plugin to get that to work because I think that is a custom made plugin that they had to do um, to get that to work because you can't just do that through normal console commands because it's a very specific thing. Just making sure that there's if you have a pyro, you can't have a sniper, an NG, or a heavies. Or I don't I guess spy is also included in that, which is very interesting. That probably makes spy a lot less say optimal of an off class to run. If you do that, then you're giving up any opportunity of running a heavy or an engineer. So
Hmm.
definitely some implications in how you play stalemates and definitely on how you try and hold last. It also might make teams a little bit quicker to push out of their last because staying on last isn't going to be as comfortable as it is currently. So
That's
hopefully,
true. And also,
hope
you have one less person having a oh, let me go back to spawn and switch off real quick. Go back to my class.
true, 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 true.
Take 20 years to run back because they were in lobby on process last trying to shoot the medic or something. I don't know.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, they waddled all the way forward as engineer, and
Oh
they didn't
no.
even bring their gun with them, so it's not like they can just park the gun on second. They have to go all the way back anyways. So it's I mean, you see that a couple of times, and sometimes they got the frontier justice crits to make it worthwhile. But other times when they just got like the normal shotgun, it's just not. It's just kind of like, what are you doing, man? But
Uh, yeah. Well, at any rate, uh, just gonna look at the bracket, I guess, real quick.
sure, yeah, we
Yeah, looking down this real quick. Yeah, let's see if we can pick out anything here.
Well,
What's catching
to
your eye?
no surprise, Kobe and Logan have won their MGE battle against Bye Week. So
Oh, those guys suck anyway. Bye week, dude, a bunch of pushovers. I don't even know why they were allowed in this tournament.
no, I know exactly. Like, and you see them like somehow they get into advanced. Like, how are these guys in advance, man? Like, they're just going 0 and like 12 every single season.
I
Like,
guess their
whatever.
sponsor just has a lot of money to burn, dude. I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah, they do. They do be able to buy a slot into advance. But
Ha!
yeah.
Buy a
So
slot. Ah.
thank you, thank you. I had to make up for my the bad one I did earlier, but um,
We don't talk
the
about it. We don't talk about
we don't talk about it. So Kobe and Logan going to be going up against a Slippery and Damien, who won their battle against JK and Peppa Pig too. I think that's the one that we almost saw, but didn't have a good opportunity to do so. Maybe a little bit of an upset. The 24th seed Doorknob, actually. Oh, Doorknob and Dual Clip winning out against Pilo Lucard and Saw 5K. Now they're going to be going up against the eighth seed of Farming and WL underscore. Um, Taco Cat, Denisovich, they are gonna be up against the winners of
Yep.
Explosive and Beats, and the one that we just saw, Excelor and Page Mauve, are going to be going against the fourth seed, which here is labeled as Slime 2427 and at Cormia. So that might be a good matchup to watch. Also, JW and Halucina is going to be another one. JW, big time, more of a DM server person, but also a very good just DM person overall. So that's kind of a squad I'm looking forward to see how far they get. As well, I think a great matchup is also going to be Yesod Tax 111 versus Gamble and Pineapple.
Yeah,
So
that's the one
that
I was
should
hoping we're
be
gonna get to, but didn't work out.
so if we can get to that, it'd be great. But either way, we have got some good TF2 on the horizon. Everyone wants to see it happen. Kobe versus bot mode. Kobe versus bot mode. Everyone wants to see it happen, and Logan is also there in the call, and Habib. So I wonder if they're going to be opting for the demo, Logan and Habib, or if they're going to opt for a something else.
I don't think Khabib necessarily would go demo. I would probably guess either Soldier. I mean, like I would guess Soldier more than Scout. If I had to choose between the two. We do have Connect for the JW match. It would seem.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so this is going to be JW and
Hallucina.
Ha- yeah,
Holly.
Halucina versus Fancy and Lardux. Is this Fancy Sun or is it a different Fancy?
I don't know.
I don't know. All right. Well, I was just kind of asking the void, I guess. See if we have a some knowledge
Oh,
on that.
oh. We have ETF2L Prem players from Andom in this one. I was gonna say some of these names look familiar. Fancy and Lardox, yeah. So we have NA or the Vatican, I guess, His Holiness, His Regency, versus Brussels, I guess. I don't know.
Something like
Well,
that.
because
Yeah.
they're both Vatican cities in Europe. You can't really say it's Europe versus Europe, can you?
No. Yeah. I got you. I got you. Yeah. Europe versus Europe. Technically speaking, JW Halu versus the Euros, or I guess
Hey
the
man, I'm
the
just saying it.
classic Euros.
I'm just saying it. If JW and them win it, JW better donate his keys to charity for the Lord. I'm just putting it out there. It better go right into the rectory, buddy.
It might. And speaking of a lot of keys on the line
Mm-hmm.
for the first place winner over 100, and the drop off, like you said earlier, is
Not bad.
not that bad.
It's like
So
32 for second place or something.
yeah. A lot on the line, and a reason to play and try and get the gold for all of these guys here. There are just waiting for everyone to load in. As a looks like we're over here on process. Very interesting choice. I think they can choose which one, which MGE arena they want to do. So these are all very conscious decisions from all these players. Interesting. When I see process, I usually see a lot of kind of soldier v soldier MGE
Uh huh.
when Badlands, Spire, Gully Wash, and then Granary Middle are all taken up. They go to process middle instead. So but I guess I can see it for Scout MGE as well. A lot of high ground to play with, so it is going to be
Well,
maybe a contest of keeping control of high ground.
actually, if I recall correctly, they did have a couple of teams doing process middle with scouts, and I don't really remember it working out all that well. Or maybe I was thinking of Reckoner. One of those two with all the crates in the way, because yeah, it's kind of hard to really see what's coming at you, even if you're a soldier. A lot of places for those Velociraptor scouts to run around and skulk and be stealthy.
All right.
I,
Yeah.
I, I swear I specifically remember like a scout and scout combo like just having a really tough time on process. So
Yeah,
yeah, it
I
would be interesting to see how it works.
I do kind of remember that. I think it was a versus Tycho actually.
Yeah, no, or it was
In
Saxon,
Rive.
Saxon them. Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Yeah, it was because I remember they were playing against a soldier, something
Hmm.
like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, but anyways, this is going to be JW Halu versus the two European players, which makes sense why they're both on Scout. It is going to be
Yeah.
Fancy and Blank. rocking that 120-ish ping. And so we are going to be live here, and it is a go as the first shots have been fired. And it's going to be interesting to see who's going to walk away with it, the Vatican or the other Europeans. Now they're going to be scuffling over by this rock. Seems like the Vatican is going to get the early first round as we are a go on this battle.
I just want to put it out there that Fancy is Bill, hashtag Grim Daily, and Lardox is Blanc. So there you go.
And some nice meat shots being hit out right now from Halu. Going to be wrapping around, trying to clean up on the damage, and is going to do so. Gets the first kill now, has to try and get the second, and does so with seeming ease. Right now, it's going to be just shooting down Blanc with the help of JW. And it seems like they've got a very good grasp on the situation right now, kind of working in tandem, making sure that they're shooting down the same Tiger. And that's very, very important on these kind of 2v2 MGEs, is making sure that you're kind of shooting who your teammate's shooting, and if you're not, you're going for some type of kind of sneaky play from behind.
Yeah, bait in the good way, not in the bad way, if you're going to bait.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
So Weird Spawn's actually going to lead at some 1v1s. Blake coming out on top of that one, so now it's just a 2v1. Halu takes out Bill, Fancy, and yeah, 5-3 now. JW and company still in the lead. Halu going to be the last one alive after JW meets an unfortunate end of Blanc. Blanc actually getting both of those, so now they're only 1 point down. 5-4 could even it up here.
Yeah, they could even it up, and a nice good comeback as well from the Europeans. You know, like I said, it is about DM, but it's also just kind of about momentum and kind of your mental as well, because, you know, you can be equal, but like when it gets to that 19-19 and your hands start shaking on the mouse, you know, and you miss the shot that you always hit normally, that's when kind of things are made or broken. As now,
you know what that's called? You know what that's called, Mono? It's called being inconsistent, buddy.
Okay, all right. Once again, just airing myself out here.
Good.
Exposing myself, but you know, hopefully, you know, these players, they're here to win, so they don't have any of that.
There we go. All tied up.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tie game. Really great stuff from Fancy and Lardox, sorry, to get back into it. And now they're gonna be able to take the lead for the first time.
Yeah, 7-6. They had the height advantage yet again. They started out with the height advantage when this all started 13 kills ago, or 13 rounds ago. So yeah, just shipping away, taking their time. They've got pretty decent health. Blanc's down to 60, so it's pretty even actually, all things considered. Now just playing around this big rock by the small pack side. They're just playing the long game. Now looping around the rock. It's going to be JW goes down, and it will be Halu to follow. 8-6 now, 2 points ahead, and it's starting to go. Oh yeah, it's all coming at Millhouse for the, as I say that, 8-7 now. Just a point between them. Blanc will go down, and Fancy fighting for his life, 70 HP against JW, who only has 3 to his name. And just playing Ring Around the Rosary through the rock, and yeah, there we go, 7-9 now. Up by 2 yet again. Taking the fight against the point. Actually, JW's going to come ahead of his teammate there. It takes a little bit more damage than we need to, I feel. But it will be Halu going down first. Now JW fleeing, 6 HP, 90 LG, and there we go. Fancy coming up huge. Now with a 3-point lead, 10-7. Actually, switch off the Soldier now.
Ooh, interesting. So that is going to give a point to the opposite team because of the class swap. So interesting that they've decided to do that halfway through, but now with the Soldier trying to use that shotgun to effect does not happen. That's going to be Fancy shooting them down, and now with that Soldier, maintaining high ground is going to be very, very crucial because it's going to be very hard. Well, yeah, he does get shot down, unfortunately, for Halu, but still, it's going to be so hard for that Soldier to try and hit those upward directs onto these scouts, especially 2 scouts. Is going to trade with one of them, so it takes 1 out of the equation. Now, Blanc going to be a little bit of a pistol. 1v1, JW gets the better of that one, and they are going to be trying to equalize the score out with that Soldier. Going to be rocking the shotgun up on the high ground, sending down some rockets, raining hell onto these scouts, and now the little bit of a 1v1. It is going to be Fancy winning that, and it seems like the Europeans are trying to counter this Soldier. Seems like they're doing a fairly good job at it so far.
Yeah, JW managing to get behind Fancy on the low ground there. But we'll go down to Blanc. Blanc taking both those kills. You know, both of these guys can really frag out, and one for the other, it doesn't really matter. You know, if there's one left alive, the battle's not over yet. You still got to pretty tough guy to get time with, and he's on a higher ping, so you know.
Oh, yeah, exactly. On the higher ping, and they're not looking like they're not showing that it's affecting them right now. 15-9, but it's not all over for JW or Halu at all. They're now going to be trying to fight. We do see a big bomb coming in from Halu. Those bombs are so hit or miss because you're rocking without the gunboat. So any rocket
Yeah.
jump that you do just takes around about 50 health out. And so one misstep with that rocket jump, and you can just send yourself to an early grave. But this time they do win it out. Some nice shotgun shots from Halu. And now high ground already in control from Bill, aka Fancy. So it's going to be very dangerous for them to jump up there. He does regardless, and he gets shot down because of it. And so just showing that early high ground control from these scouts is going to be very crucial from denying the soldier. Halu being taken down by the focus fire. JW wins it with the pistol. Now in a little bit of a pistol.
Oh
1v1,
no!
reloads to scatter, commits, and gets the kill.
Oh, that was really ballsy, man. He could have just quickly reloaded that pistol. He had low enough health to get the kill, but I mean, the gamble paid off, and yeah. 11-17 now, 6 points separating the lead. Make that 7 now. This Fancy and Lardax managed to get 18 now, 2 points away from match point. JW already down to 6 HP. His buddy's coming in to try to save the day, and he does get the kill on a blank, but now it is a 2v1 with a not at all healthy Fancy, but it doesn't matter. Still styles on JW, but Hollis the shotgun will put an end to that one rather quickly.
Does put an end to it, and we might be reaching the end as there's only 2 rounds left that the Europeans need to win to walk away as the victors. High ground is in control for Halu, but not anymore as he gets sniped down with some scattergun shots from across the way. Now this could be the match point, the final round. Some nice rockets coming out from Halu, some shotgun shots as well, but it's not going to be enough. Boat Scouts staying alive, and that is going to be a victory, 20 to a 12.
Yes, 2012. What a great year that was when the world ended.
Yeah.
And no, yeah, that was actually quite interesting to watch because the Europeans, man, I gotta give it to them. You know, they're like a sleeping giant. I would almost compare it to, because yeah, it looked pretty shaky there. You know, 5 point deficit right out of the gate there, but they managed to hang on and claw their way back, even forcing out a class change, which you know it's not usually the biggest deal. But when you're coming into this tournament, you obviously don't want to give up any points where you don't have to. So going for the class switch is a pretty big shift in strategy. Maybe indicates that there's a little bit more stress under the surface than one maybe led to believe. So yeah. Oh, apparently Lardex isn't playing. Blank is just blank. So we have been lying to you this entire time. We will be doing a flogging in the public square later on as
Yes.
contrition for this mistake.
Yep.
And
And
tickets are
so,
going on sale for 25 each. Get them at the door.
yeah,
But
there's also
if you order ahead of time, they are
concessions.
$20. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
concessions. Don't
pre-order,
forget that.
pre-order as well. Got some concessions as well for you guys to eat. But one thing that you can watch for free,
Mhm.
might I say, is going to be some more Blanc and Fancy. And if you thought, that you liked what the Europeans did, you wanted to see some more Europeans, we got double the trouble because Fancy and Blanc are going to be going up against
Kilsh and Alaf.
yeah, Kills in a love.
I don't know
Uh,
how that's pronounced, dude.
yeah,
I'm
I don't.
just the,
I'm
the
glad
more
you said
mad
it.
the more mad Polish people, the happier I am.
I'm glad
I do it
you
out of love.
attempted it and not me. But yeah, yes, it is going to be the 2 European duos facing off against each other. So we're probably headed for some quadruple scout action as they're all going to be affected by the higher ping. You might just wonder, why don't I just go on a different
Well,
MGE
it's
server?
basically like an even ground, you know. It's, yeah, they
That's
all got high
true.
ping,
That's
so it doesn't
true.
matter.
That is actually, you know what? You're right. They could try and go for the demo or for the soldier, as actually Fancy is up on the demo, so maybe just trying to see how much that ping is actually affecting him at the moment, and then maybe whips it out in the upcoming MGE battle.
Well,
But
actually, come to think of it, don't the Euros usually like move servers around if so they can have like an average ping, not whoever gets the lowest ping? You know what I'm saying? Don't they typically do that as like a courtesy, right?
maybe
Am
I
I?
don't know.
I don't know. I'm probably just stupid.
I don't know. No, you're not. That's probably something
I
I
swear I've seen them doing that before. It's like, oh yeah, homeboy gets like, 150 on this one. Can we switch it so like everybody gets 100? And like, all right, yeah, fine. Everybody gets 100. That's fair.
yeah. I
Something like
mean,
that.
there you go. There you go. That is. maybe what they got to deal with over in Europe because you just got so many regions kind of playing under one banner. So
Yeah, they got what, like 5 different time zones over there. It's crazy.
yeah, no, exactly.
6,
It-
if you're counting Russia. So it's like 9 or something like that.
that's true. If you're counting like all of Russia, you
All
gotta
of
you got a
Siberia,
lot
you
of
got you
all
got
of Siberia.
Kamchatka, you got the Bering Strait. Yeah,
Oh
man,
my God,
massive.
yeah. I imagine someone all the way from Siberia just kind of remote connecting in. Trying.
They're only playing TF2 to warm up their house, like, their computer.
Okay. There is a TF2 player who did do that, not with
What?
TF2, but with a different game. They ran it to
No
warm up
way.
their residence. You know, I'm gonna protect their information, but this is
Oh,
a
how noble
true
of you.
story. As a true story. But as we a
Well, unless you start posting addresses, I'm not gonna believe you. So
you're just gonna have to not believe me then, which is fair. This could all be
yeah,
a,
why
a,
should
a
I believe
BS
you?
story, a BS story to fill the time. You caught me. You caught me. You caught me.
I know
There
it.
was there was no TF2 player. There was no game. It
There
was
is
it
no
was all
TF2 at
just
all.
there is no TF2. Like you thought you're watching this? You're
This is
not.
all
You're
a
making it
ruse for
up in your
illusion.
head. Yeah, exactly. It's all one big magic. You're watching Penn and Teller right now. This is this is our magic trick. I hope you're
Wait, who's Penn
entertained.
and who's Teller?
Oh, which one do you want to be? I'm fine being either, honestly.
I don't think I'm
Take
big
both.
enough or boisterous enough to be Penn, but I don't think I'm quiet enough to be Teller. So I'm kind of caught in between the two. I'll be Peller, and you can be 10.
There you go. There you go. Ten and Peller. The new dynamic duo headed your way.
And by
What,
the way,
what,
if you name your TF2 name that, you owe me $20. By the way, just saying.
there you go. Yeah, you got to get the royalties on that. Copyright
Mm-hmm.
that stuff effective immediately.
What were you gonna ask?
Um, uh, yeah, we got Alav and KLSZ versus Blank and Fancy. I guess just waiting for them to kind of decide what.
KL had to win on Spire real quick, I guess, just to settle a score.
I
I don't know.
see. I see. As you do. As
I
you
guess
do.
I guess they actually were. Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's how they were rock paper
Yeah.
scissors for what MGE arena they wanted to do. You
Well, it's
know,
not like there's a rock paper scissors song. Wait, is that banned in MGE?
it might. I don't know if it would be because like a lot of um unlocks aren't banned in MGE. Like base jumper isn't
True.
banned. I don't think it is. Uh, and I've definitely seen people kind of do that to troll before. So I think taunts are allowed, as seems like KLZ is rotated over towards product up on the demo. Interestingly enough, so we might get to see some high ping projectile action. As I no, they switch over to scout, thinking better of it,
Oh,
realizing what do I want to put myself into playing a demo man at 100 plus ping, but
don't be a coward. You're all Euros here, man. It's fine.
that's true. That's true. It is the
I'm
great
lagging.
equalizer.
He's lagging. She's lagging. We're all having a good time.
We're all lagging here. That's maybe what we should do now in RGL. Just mandate that everyone uses like the fake ping command, and to get like around about like 80 ping. So everyone's unhappy.
Well, it looks like we do have a map selection after all. It will be Badlands Middle. Who could have seen that one coming?
Not
So
me.
yeah, it, so it will be who do we say? Fancy and Blink and no, wait.
Yeah.
11 KLSZ versus Blank and Fancy. So yeah.
Yeah, the two European duos in this tournament, I believe, going head to head against each other.
Like yeah, it may be double elimination for this first day, but I still feel like it's cool putting the Euros against each other this early on. It's kind of feels like some NA bias if I'm being completely honest with you.
Yeah, it is a bit unfortunate that
How wild would that be if the first two places were EU teams? Like through it all, you know?
oh my god, they're asking is heavy allowed? Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know the rules.
I
I
don't think there
assume
is.
heavy.
No,
Yeah.
no, wait, I thought it was from last time. It was. Oh God. No, you can only have demo scout soldier, right? And you can have 2 soldiers, 2 scouts, and only 1 demo. So I'm assuming they're going to be doing the same rule set. So I don't think heavy is allowed. Although
Whoa.
that would be
I mean,
hilarious.
imagine though. Imagine we rock up on Spire. We got the heavies on Spire.
Dude,
Just
I punch you
hard
in the
to
face
not.
myself if you rolled up heavy to Spire. What the hell's wrong with you?
Just imagine you jump up as a soldier. You know, you're trying to get on top of the point. You just see a heavy there. You just get knocked all the way back.
Run!
Yeah.
I'm coming for you.
Oh, you just get knocked all the way back to trash. Oh, I mean, maybe that's how it should be. But seems like they are all in, and it might have
Yeah, they're
already
started.
gone
Olaf got
live.
first blood. Yeah, they're going. And it's just Fancy lets light defend off. I guess these 2 scouts pursuing him underneath the point, and just like that, first point to Olav, and pronounce name here.
You know what? We'll just say KL. That's the one
Sure.
I'm gonna go. Kale, actually, is what it's going to be. But still, it is going to be Olav picking up that last round here. We are going to see some quadruple scout action. A little bit on the low ground right now. Olav going to be trying to wrap around. Super weak health, only 4, and that's going to be enough for Blanc to get that easy cleanup kill. And very close up back and forth action for the moment. Going to be trying to aggress across the point. Olav is going to get taken down, and so does Kale. And that is going to be a round on the upper side for Bill and a Blanc.
For a second, I thought you said Ka-El, and I'm like, Superman? But yeah, 2-2 here, all tied up. Well, just like that, Blanc, il s'appelle un peu de mort. It's 3-2 now. And Blank getting another kill now, 1v1 versus Olav, and we will be losing that one. So Blank gonna bring his team up to 4-2, and slowly starting to run away with it. Fancy gonna get a kill, Blank on Olav, and yeah, it's actually quite surprising. I would have thought it'd been a lot more like deadlocked at this point, but whew, this red team is just tearing it up 4 points already, 6-2. And yeah, Blanc picking up KL, 25 HP, 9 HP, 90 LG comes out clutch over Olav. Managed to get the 7th point for his team. Now 5 points separating these 2 teams. And Blanc will go down, and as will Fancy. So now it's 7-3, 4 points. Potentially a comeback here starting out. Olav getting the kill onto Fancy. Now Blanc will follow in quick succession. KL now 7-4, 3 points. Starting to get tense here. They're tying it up in quick succession slowly but surely. Blanc will go down. Olav now
nice.
1v1 once again on top of the point. Bill with 18 HP coming out of house. Tries to get the jump, but it's not going to happen. But he does get the shot up close onto Olav, and 8-4 now.
8-4, trying to muscle their way back in, but some really great shots right now from Fancy, aka Bill, trying to go forward. Not going to be the shots that he needed to hit right there.
There we go.
Down. But now, yeah, trying to aggress across the point. Going to be watching Fancy here, trying to wrap around that Hoodoo. Blanc is going to be able to get the kill. Now they're just going to be trying to hunt down the last remaining scout. Olav has something to say about that though. Gets 1 for his troubles, but he needed to get 2. Not going to be enough. Fancy now trying to shoot, is going to be jumping around. He gets a little bit disconnected from his teammate, and they both go down. Going to be 9-6, so kind of coming back from Olav and KL for the moment, and but still, Bill and Blanc having a little bit of a hold on this match. Going to be playing the low ground and just kind of ducking out from under this overwalk. And just kind of popping out, doing a little bit of a 2-shot and running right back in, being super annoying, but Fancy with some nice shots, nice meat shots onto Olav. And I wonder if that new mouse is kind of hurting him a little bit.
Yeah, it's got. I mean, tournament for money, breaking in a new mouse. Not exactly what I would do, but I think Olav has enough confidence in his DM to where he can pull it off. So I'm not going to judge him for it. But yeah, me myself personally, I wouldn't go for a cheap. Plus, I mean, with the keys, he could probably buy himself another mouse anyway. So if this one sucks, you know, there you go.
Exactly. You know, maybe
But if he won
that's
it with the
idea.
yeah, if he won with the crappy mouse, so I don't think I would rather get a new one. But the options there.
He's you know, thinking about his options. He's got to think about it because, you know, his team is coming back into it. Still only 3 points remain between him and Blanc and Bill, but they are going to be able to get that one, so it goes up to a 4-point differential for the moment. Once again, playing the low ground a lot is going to be Bill and Blanc, and seems like it's been working out so far, but
not that time.
Not that time, but it seems like that's kind of their strategy. They press across the point, and then they fall to the low ground.
It's because it's one of those things where it looks unintuitive because you're giving up an easy meat shot, right? But then they just pull it into like well, like Velociraptor trap, dude. They're hunting in pairs, you know.
They are hunting in pairs. Some nice high ground control right now from KO, and some nice
Woo!
pistol shots as well on the Blank and be able to get that one. And we are extremely close to a tie game. Only one more from Alav and KO before they can try and wrap it up. It's probably not going to be this one because there's only one left on the field. It is Alav. He has to win two 1v1s. He's not going to win one 1v1. He's going to be taken down 14-12. Super close. And this might be an opportunity from they to 14-13, and they are going to do so. Really great shots from Kale, and it is so back and forth at this moment, number one. Both teams really getting into their flow and finding the groove.
Yeah, it seems to be the course here for the EU players. You know, it's like give up 5 points early and then make them realize, hey, we were just sleeping on the server and you woke us up. You know what I'm saying? Finally connect and see, because that ping, you know, it takes a long time to connect to the server, so they get 5 points.
Exactly,
but now you connect,
exactly,
you know, load
exactly.
In.
You know, you've got the actual ping and also the mental ping as well. You know, it takes time for you to warm up. But someone who does, oh my God, from Kale, he just jumped over the little doorway and hit a nice lead shot. Unfortunately, not enough to win that round for his team. Nice shots from Fancy to get that one. Now it is going to be a 1v1. Fancy versus Alav. Going to be playing around the Hudo. Going to be wrapping up. Nice meat shot from Fancy to get the pick, and only 2 more points before they walk away with it.
Yeah, and moving on to the next round. And again, you know, they're not out of it. If they, either side of it, they lose this one. They go to another match, another chance at redemption. KL picking up the kill on the Blanc there. Now 18-14. Still, pretty even health, actually, all things considered. And now Fancy in a bit of trouble here. Getting the 1v1 with the Lav. We get taken out by the pistol. Blanc gonna respond back to KL, literally right behind him, going through the door like, hey, where you going, buddy? So yeah, 18-15 now.
Yeah, he did run in super deep for that, but, you know, he knew his target. He knew he was weak, and that's the focus fire that you want to see. Now we are going to see a proper 1v1, this time Kale and Fancy. Fancy once again playing the low ground. Kale just jumping around, trying to see if he can get some easy shots without having to commit, and he is going to be able to do so. And that is going to send his team closer to tying it up 18-16. And they're just trying to play this high ground every time they have the opportunity to do so. Blank and Fancy. And you can see Kale drops down, immediately gets deleted because he was disconnected from his scout partner. Now Alav in that house runs out into the fire, gets taken down, and only 1 more point before Bill and Blank walk away with it. It's probably not going to be this one, though, as there's only 1 person left, and it is still so close, number one.
Yeah, no, Blanc was the last one alive there, and a little bit of a reprieve here for the blue team. Alav and KL managing to stay into this one. 19-17 now. Alav on the low ground chases for Blanc yet again, but from mid-range. Fancy manages to kill off Alav, very low health, and now both these players very low. Actually, KL pretty good, but either way, we'll take out Fancy. 18-19 now. Alav getting an early kill.
Oh, it's 19-19.
And it's all tied up here. It's match point, baby. Anything goes here.
Anything does go. Question is, who is going to be the first one to fall? It's going to be 2 falls. 1v1.
Oh!
Alav wins it.
Comes in clutch, getting the last 2 kills, baby, and that's huge. So yeah, we'll be seeing them moving up, and Fancy and Blanc will be moved down into the losers bracket, but hard fought. And yeah, same sort of pattern, you know. One side looking like they took a while to get up there, and then back and forth, you know. Whereas with the NA players, I noticed it's kind of like a much more one-sided affair. Although I feel like the skill disparity between the NA players is a lot wider than the ones from the EU who joined up, so I think that might also have something to do with it. But yeah, excellent games all the same, and GG's to Alav and KL moving on.
Yeah, GG's to Alav and Kale. And, you know, that is the good thing as we go further into the tournament. Hopefully, we should be seeing closer and closer matches. Generally, just kind of, you know, how these things play out. You know, we get closer, we get further into the bracket, and, you know, the better teams start playing each other, and we get some nice close games. And, you know, the lower seeded teams as well start playing each other. So we also get close games regardless of the skill level. So, which is always great to see. But yeah, really great stuff. Very clutch from what
Alav
is
and
it?
KL.
Alav and KL. You know, KL turning up like Superman in those final moments, you know, for his team, you know.
Yeah,
But
it's not
still,
unfair.
yeah, gonna be moving forward, and they are going to be playing the winner. They actually might be playing bot mode and Habib. They are going to be playing bot mode and Habib, 6 God. So that is going to be a good one
Oh yeah.
to probably watch. Kobe, 1920, and Logan are going to be playing the winners of Taco Cat / Denisovich versus Slime 24/7 and Cormiez. And I know Dennis Fitch, I know Taco Cat, they're kind of advanced-ish players. I think they're also primarily Highlander players, I want to say, but that
I
doesn't mean
think
they're
Dennis
not good
is.
at MGE.
Yeah.
And so that could also be a really great match to take a little look at. So either one of those, but we're gonna have to see what production has in store for us. And it seems like it is going to be the I don't know.
4v4 and 5C. Yeah, who is number 4, number 5? Okay, okay, okay.
Oh,
Gotcha.
and Slime 24/7. Gotcha. All right. So yeah, the winner of this one is going to be facing off against Kobe and Logan, the two parts of the combo from Leica G6, and who I think are going to be playing this season because it is a LAN season. So we've got a lot of exciting invite teams in the works. Everyone wants to try and go to LAN because LAN is a one of the best parts, honestly, of this game. If you haven't been, it's really great. Even if you're not playing, just being able to meet the people that you've been playing this game with for some of us actual years, and for a select few a decade or more as
No, dude,
well.
nobody that I know is still playing. Come on now, don't be crazy.
That's not true. You
Like
need
1 or 2, but I mean,
one or two. That's
they're all
enough.
dead
That's
and gone,
enough.
PC. They're all dead and
Oh,
gone.
no. Well, you can go to pay respects, I guess, at the
Oh yeah,
very
pour one
least.
out.
But
Pour one out on the
regardless,
LAN server, you know.
over the computer, over the computer rack,
Don't
all
do that.
over.
That's probably very illegal. Don't do that.
Yes, please do not do that. Um, but we do actually have a little bit of a match. It is going to be bot mode versus Habib. I don't know if this is going on right now.
Bot mode.
Oh, I think they're just playing just to play because on the bracket it says that they already won. Bot
Okay,
mode and Habib did, so I think they might just be MGing to MGE.
fair enough. Get the practice
Someone,
in.
yeah, someone could correct me if I'm wrong, which I might be. But on the other side of things, we do, I think, have the one that we're looking for, Denisovich, that one over on Logjam, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, is that what that is?
I think so. I mean, I'm in the server. I don't know if our production
No,
is
I
yet.
just I just forgot what I just forgot what logjam looked like for a second. I'm like, that's not logjam, is it?
Oh yeah, no, that is the jam.
I could have sworn there
Um,
was when their map they played in the EU where like the center point was like in like a bowl, you know what I'm saying, with like a
in a
almost roof.
bowl.
Yeah, yeah, like a slight opening of the roof. I thought that was logjam with the mid sort of like this, but yeah, there's like a almost enclosed roof over the John. You know what I'm saying?
Um, I wait, like Harvest style.
No, 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 no. Like like
Okay.
um like okay, you know in Hydro when you're in the dishes, the satellite dishes, and it's like it sort of comes up around you and almost goes over your
Yeah,
head, sort of like that, but a lot wider in the whole midpoint. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
I
Hopefully, we
could have,
have a TF2 historian out there who can
dude.
answer.
Yeah, you're not joking, man. The amount of times I need one of those, so I could be like, oh yeah, what's this one obscure map that I saw from a frag clip in like 2010, and they didn't play it
Uh,
past that season,
yeah, they never played it again.
and it got deleted from world history somehow.
Exactly. Yeah, you go to the comp.tf page for the download link, and it's just like not there. It's just like a 404 error or
And it's
whatever.
been 404 for the last like 10 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
He's
danger of losing your config too, might I say, for
That's
TF2, dude.
true.
I
That's
dude,
true.
it happened to me in September. I thought I was gonna lose it. I'm talking
Oh,
like I hadn't touched my config since like 2015, dude, and I lost all of it.
no, I feel that. My SSD quit on me.
Ooh.
And then I just had to like restart, and I just like, what how do I set up TF2 again? Like,
It feels like
as
restarting your entire life over, doesn't it? Like sort of,
it
kind of, you know.
does. Yeah, as I'm moving into a new place, like, oh my god, what's this doing here? What's that doing here?
Oh
You
god, I
gotta
think
change things around.
the worst of it is the loss of all the demos, the POVs.
That's true.
Because I'm
That's
talking
true.
like what 11 years of demos, just poof, gone.
Yeah,
You
I
know what
know.
I mean?
It's just disappeared into the void.
It's like the Library of Congress burning down, man. What the hell?
Yeah, I still had some of my first RGL matches saved for some reason, but someone who probably doesn't have their first RGL matches saved because they've been playing for a long time, Dennis Fitch Taco Cat versus Cormy and over here on Bad's mid. Gotta find a better way to say that one. But yeah, Dennis Fitch over on the demo as we do have some nice projectile action. Gonna be trying to dodge around the spam, but Cormy whipping some nice rockets, gonna be able to clean them up. A tied game already, 1-1. Gonna be bombing around onto the demo. Dennis Fitch with a nice surf over to safety, but it's an unfortunate rocket jump right there, and Dennis Fitch with a good sticky, gonna be able to take him down and gonna be getting an early lead 2-1, but it's been super close so far, and I with a nice meat shot onto Taco Cat is gonna be able to keep his team in the round just a little bit longer.
And yeah, that's not really something you want to see though if you're Denesic. So you don't want to be the last guy alive. 2v1 as a demo on Badlands middle, especially against a soldier and a scout. It's just bad news written all over. And already instant trouble here on the low ground. Hoodoo taking some collective fire from Cormy and We'll see Denesic go down and Taco Cat not long after 3-2. So pretty low scoring game. Kind of a muted sort of momentum to this one. Not really as fast paced. Gonna get the kill on the Taco Cat and in this bitch gets a 2K for the equalizer, excuse me.
Ooh, and now we have a little bit of a proper scout 1v1. Taco Cat, though very weak, is going to be able to win that one out. Now we have a big soldier bomb from Cormy, going to be able to clean up on to Taco Cat. Dennis Fitch with a pipe, but not enough as Cormy follows up with the big bomb. Now we are going to see another bomb, this time from Cormy onto the scout. Can he hit the air shot? No, it's just going to be holding his rockets to try and get some nice rockets onto Dennis Fitch, going to be able to take him down. And they now bombing onto that demo. It's kind of a game plan, from the soldier. You just kind of instant bomb the demo, trying to get him out of a fight, and then you've got all that damage taken out, and your scout can just work on, trying to 1v1 and out scout diff the other scout,
Well, that's the thing, though. It sort of is dependent upon your scout being able to 1v1, because I know whenever I get into those situations where my soldier goes out to fight the demo or whatever, and I'm 1v1 scout, I'm like, oh no, I didn't want this to happen. I need you to hit a rocket or something, dude. Don't leave me like this. I can't do 150 damage. Are you crazy?
No, that's true. Yeah, it is interesting because I think it's one of those things where the soldier is really going to have to be like kind of a big playmaker, and it is going to jump around. It's a tie game. Cormy and I can be able to come back a little bit, but I can be taken down. Taco Cat with a nice meat shot as well, and be able to stay alive here. We haven't seen any too crazy air shots just quite yet. That's kind of what you're always looking for when
nice
projectiles are in the server. But yeah, nice pipe though.
Yeah, nice little over the shoulder, over the crate there. Denesic showing that he's still in it. They're up by 2. Denesic and Taco Cat, so not bad, but he gets a fat bomb in the face. Now left 11 HP, but some bad Bill's going to take down Cormy. So yeah, 9-6. I don't want to say that. Up by 3 points. Denesic and Taco Cat getting pinned in the corner though. Lobbing out sticks, trying to get something going. Gonna get the kill on the Taco Cat, and Cormy will load a rocket, throw it into Denisic's face. 7-9 now.
Yeah, 7-9, very close, very back and forth. Nice early kill from Taco Cat as well to hopefully secure his team the round. It's just going to be trying to do everything they possibly can. Is it going to be able to get on Taco Cat? Gets Dennis Fitch as well. Really great stuff from winning that 2v1. I mean, both players were weak already on Taco Cat's team, but still going to be able to clean that up and not take any damage while doing so. Now has an opportunity to get another 2 kills. Is going to do so, ties things up for his team with Taco Cat. 9-9 for all. And no, I'm not German, just saying the score. And but Dennis Fitch with some nice stickies and pipe is going to be able to get his team back in the lead.
9-9 for alle. Yeah, Denisic from the low ground, getting the pill on the Cormy on the Huadu. And Taco Cat gonna get the kill on the So these two scouts, neither team, they can hold their own. So yeah, my fears would be allayed if I were either the soldier or the demo. This bitch gets a pill onto the scout, walking around the corner. Taco Cat will finish that up with some 90 LG. And this bitch already on some trouble, getting bombed by Cormy onto the Huadu. And now it's just a scout v soldier versus this lone demo. It's just, it's really easy when you have, the scout running around sort of like a rabbit at a dog track, taking the attention away from you. But once he's gone, dude, you got so much ahead of you. It's very tough to do. Even if you were a B6 god, I would wager.
Yeah,
it's certainly not as easy as breathing. Never mind, I take it back.
Definitely, but for some people, you want to try and get to the spot where it is as easy as breathing. It's just all second nature to you. That's what these players have got to try and rely on. Their second nature, just their quick instincts to lead them to victory here, as Cormy is going to be bombing, going to be able to get the kill onto Taco Cat, and one nice easy downward rocket onto Denisovich, going to be able to take him down as well, as now the Soldier Bomb comes in from Cormy again, getting some nice rockets off onto the Scout, but it looks like they're focused on trying to focus fire down III, just kind of hiding over by Shithouse, now going to be trying to look at his front and his back, unfortunately gets shot from both directions and is taken down. Taco Cat and Denisovich once again back in the lead, but Cormy and III not too far behind.
Yeah, 15 to 13. Cormy gonna bring that one up to 13 for his team, and now I gonna take out Taco Cat, and Cormy will get his own on Denisovich, so 14 to 15. Yeah, this is probably the closest match we've seen yet on the stream so far. So pretty good to see Denisovich and Taco Cat climbing up to 16 to 14, now 2 points, 4 points to take this win and go on to the next one. Now 17. With the scouter gun to Taco Cat, Cormy bombing early onto that scout. Might not be the best proposition he's ever thought of, but he does spot a Denisovich spamming kills kind of haphazardly. But back in the house, Taco Cat will come up on the distract Cormy and get the kill now. Scout v Scout. We'll see Taco Cat dying, actually. Denisovich gonna get the kill on the I off the break here. 18 to 14, just 2 more needed for the Denisovich side. And Taco Cat will make that even easier for taking out Cormy, but I has something to say about it, and that's a 1v1. But Taco Cat will come out on top, making it match point.
It is going to be match point, so if Cormy and III lose this, they are going to be down. Denisovich with some nice pipes in the air on to Cormy, and Taco Cat with a good meat shot is going to be able to secure the deal, and that is going to be a 2014 victory for Denisovich and Taco Cat. And they are going to be able to advance themselves further, and they have guaranteed a spot facing off against Kobe 1920 and Logan. Definitely some formidable foes that they
Oh
have got
yeah.
to try and win up against.
Cue the Smash Bros. New challenger is approaching graphic. Because yeah, that's quite the step up, if I must say so myself. It's like, oh yeah, you think you're good, son? How about some invite players? How's that make you feel? You've
Of course.
mastered newcomer, but how about taking on Bandy 1v1? Like, oh, whoa! I just learned how to exec my configs, bro. What are you talking about?
You know, I feel like they should do that at some point. You know, like
Oh
who
my
whatever
god.
team wins newcomer, you know, like they get a special show match against a Froyo Tech, whoever won newcomer. I sorry, whoever won invite that season. You know.
You know, my
Uh,
opinion has changed drastically of you in the last 5 seconds, Mono. That is just beyond cruel. I can't believe you would ever say
uh,
something like that. I was just joking, my man. Jeez.
you know what? I don't know. It could be some like some wacky thing. You know, it could be like a speaking of, they did a YouTubers versus
Yeah,
pros
I was just
a
thinking that
while
actually.
ago, you know? Like something like that, you know? Maybe it's a maybe get I don't know, maybe the top 2
Yeah.
newcomer teams on like a on like Badlands or no, Badwater, sorry. And then you got like the top invite team and then see who comes out on top, kind of like a YouTubers versus pros thing, something like that. I think it'd be cool. Or
Or
you could do like a what is it? The invite team plays a all the winning teams of that season. You know, you go from newcomer up, you know, to amateur to
what the? That sounds like the Mortal Kombat. You know what I'm saying? Arcade mode. What the hell?
yeah.
And the final boss is M Bison or something like that.
It just like progressively gets more and more challenging
I don't even know how
every
to
single
wreck a
round.
throw. This is bullshit.
This is BS, but what hopefully is not BS is a this MGE tourney for any of these players. They got 100 keys on the
Mm-hmm.
line if they come in first. I think 150 overall, a lot to play for, and
It's
you
over
know,
180 actually. It's a pretty big.
180.
Yeah.
Oof.
Total for the whole pool. Yeah, I think the last guy's only got what, like 50 or something like that. 50 keys, wasn't it?
Wow.
It was significantly fewer than 100 keys. I distinctly remember that. So yeah, the uh the prize pool has been stepped up significantly. So big ups for that. And I think we also have our sponsor to thank for that too, which is Manco.store. So
Manco.
yeah, go check them out. Give them some love. You know, anything that you need from TF2 to Dota, just give them a little look. You know, from us to you, back to us, back to you.
Exactly. From you to me, dog. From me, you to me, dog. Um, Yeah, no, exactly. Check out Manco. Like you said, they got stuff for TF2. They got stuff from CS, Rust, Dota 2.
Russ, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah. They got stuff as well, and they also have some other collaborations with some TF2 teams, so you can get some esports merch as well, I believe. So check that out. Big shout outs to them for sponsoring the tournament and kind of helping out the community that
Re-
we all love to be a part of.
yeah, regular supporter of these tournaments, it seems. So yeah, love it.
Yeah,
But also,
100%.
for some more self promotion, if we can get there, we also have a Fireside Cup coming up this month, right?
Ooh. Yeah, we do have a Fireside Cup coming up. It is going to be for a 600 big ones, and it is going to be sixes, classic 6v6, but with a slight little rule change. It is only going to be there's only going to be one off class allowed at a time. So that means that you're holding gully last. You want the pyro because you can just air blast them around and just really deny it. You can do that, but that means you can't have an engineer. And same thing. You're on Snakewater last. You're holding it. You want to get a spy out because you've been there for like 4 minutes and the rounds reset like 20 times or something ridiculous. You want to get out a spy to try and take fate into your own hands. You can do that, but you can't have an engineer in the banny spot. So it really does kind of affect how you play, how you kind of organize specifically your last holds. But even if you are pushing with an off class, or something like that, it does kind of eliminate, some type of factors and also makes information gathering that much more important, because if you see that they have a sniper, you know that, oh, well, they can't have a spy. So you can instantly kind of be a little bit safer in that aspect. You don't have to be constantly checking your back still regardless. So very excited to see how that affects teams and how they kind of adapt and play around it and use that to their advantage. But we do have a new server to join and hopefully a new match to enjoy.
Well, they are live, it seems. So yeah, it's 2-1 already. Talkokat and Denisovich down a point early on, and yeah, Kobe is just sort of running amok. Takes out Denisovich. Actually, Talkokat has something to say about it, so manages to equalize it early, 2-2. Probably the best start they could have hoped for. And yeah, it is a scout and demo versus a scout and demo, so I think this is a pretty rare loadout of classes that we've seen this tournament. I think even the last one, I think we saw a single demo scout versus demo scout. Anyway, Taco and Cat and Denisovich, Taco Cat and Denisovich take an early lead swap over Kobe and company. And yeah, a little bit of a 1v1 scout underneath the point. Taco Cat with 28 HP, a little bit of missing going around, but yeah, Kobe's going to come up on top with 2 kills and equalize it back 3-all.
Yeah, they are going to be able to equalize it. Some nice stickies coming out from Logan right now. Going to be able to get that one, get that pick off onto Denisovich. And we are in the potential opportunity to see the fabled demo 1v1 if it so happens to go that way, which is always a treat to see. We're either in MGE or in the actual game, as Logan is going to be wrapping around and have the opportunity to hit the pipe, is going to be able to get the kill just with the self-sustained damage taken there, and it is going to be a 5-3 scoreline. So not walking away with it super quick, but very close so far. Logan is going to be getting some nice damage off onto Taco Cat. Going to be able to get the kill. Hiding around the Hoodoo is Denisovich, going to be taken down by the scattergun shots of Kobe. And a lot of people know Kobe for his soldier, but he's just, oh my goodness, some nice stickies from Logan. But he is just a man of all talents, as we do have Taco Cat winning out against Logan down at the bottom there.
Yeah, Logan's talented, but Taco Cat more talented. Easy to see right there, right? But yeah, no, the one thing I'm wondering is, since we haven't seen Kobe or Logan on the stream prior to my knowledge, I wonder if this is a deliberate mirror match or if they've been running Demo Scott the entire time.
Yeah, it would be interesting to know if that's kind of been their game plan the whole entire time. I think I saw Habib on demo earlier, so I think they've been kind of going with it so far. Now we are in a little bit of a 1v1, a lot weaker health from the side of Kobe, and he's going to be just scattered gunned down from across the way. Just a nice easy chip shot to take him down. And one thing that you can really see from Kobe and Logan, they're just playing the space very, very well so far. and can be able to get some nice stickies onto Taco Cat. Now it's only going to be Dennis Fish. He hits a pipe, but he's only 1 hit point away. Kobe is one pipeable though, so if he hits it, it would be enough, but it's not going to happen. Kobe just had the nice opportunity to chip shot him down, and that is going to be another round in the favor of the G6 squad.
And I swear to God, I saw Logan go on a flank as a demo from the low ground. So pretty aggressive from the demo, if I do say so myself. And now it's just him all by his lonesome, hiding amongst the hoodoos. Takes out Denisovich with the long-range sticky. Okay, now it's just a scout to contend with, but I won't be in the cards. Taco Cat coming on top of that one. So 9-6, 3-point lead for Kobe and Logan. But Taco Cat Denisovich hanging in there. They had the lead there for a bit. But now it is the Fable 1v1 with a bit of scout help. And Kobe going to come out on top of that one, helping his demo out there. So 10-6 now, just 10 more for the invite duo to take this one.
Ooh, yeah, some nice, oh my god, some nice stickies coming out from Logan. A nice air sticky onto Denisovich. And super weak, however, it was Kobe. He's going to be taking down Logan as well, very weak. But he still gets it with some well-placed stickies. Going to be going up to 12-6, double the points of their opposition for the moment. And that's not to say it's impossible for Denisovich and Taco Cat to come back into it. But with only one left alive, it's going to be definitely hard for them to do so on this round in particular. Going to be walking forward. Kobe hits him down, and that is going to be an extended lead for the G6 duo.
Yeah, I think Stella got her groove back here. It's looking easier and easier for Kobe and Logan to pull away from this one. And yeah, Denisovich on the low ground, getting mobbed. That's not a recipe for success. 15-6 now. There's 5 more just that quickly. And Logan getting some nice sticks. Just barely misses the pill over the scout's head. Kobe will take care of Denisovich by himself. Loses to Taco Cat, but a fat pill just going to secure that one. 16-6 now. 10 points separating these two teams. And looking more and more bleak all the time if you're Taco Cat and Denisovich.
Yeah, it is. I mean, they get a round right there, so showing that they're not all down and out of it. And we know what they can do. We've seen them so far, and they've had some very strong performances already. But right now, they've just got to be completely on top of their game, because any mess up, and you know that these two are going to pounce on them. As you see, Logan just running forward with the help of Kobe going forward, and that is going to be the scattergun shot from Kobe to get the final kill there on to Denisovich. And now only 3 points remaining before the G6 squad are going to be able to walk away as the victors. 2 points as they get another nice pipe onto Denisovich, and they just making it look very, very clean right now. Only going to be Logan left alive, and not going to be able to win that one. But still really, really great focus fire and just coordination from the G6 squad.
Yeah, keep it going there to the end there. Keep it going to the end.
Exactly. And now only the last potential round, maybe, if they are going to be able to win this. Kobe walking forward, hits a nice shot onto Denisovich, only has Taco Cats in the side, trying to play around the crates, but he falls. He gets a nice pick off on to a Logan, but it's not going to be enough. But I do think we should switch over to Botmo and Habib versus
It's a shocker.
Alav and Kale.
It's a shocker. EU is ahead right now versus NA, 12-7. Habib and company have got to claw their way back here already. Alav and KL making Europeans' presence known here. 12-8 now, coming back very slightly here, but yeah, this is not the transition I would have expected here. Bit of a reprieve here now. Just KL last line, just barely manages to avoid that pipe from Habib. I think that was actually due to ping more than anything, because I swear to God, it went right through his model. And yeah, we'll go down to the stickies from Habib, and yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's dire at all, but the 3-point differential between these two teams make that 4 now. EU is very alive and well in this Badlands mid.
They are very alive and well. Habib has 2 scouts looking at him. He takes one down. Can he take the other one down? No, Alav is going to be able to pistol him down from afar, staying out of that span that Habib was shooting his way. Now Habib going to be taken down by KL. It's only going to be bot mode up against the 2 scouts. He's tucked in the house, kind of cornered there. And he's going to get shot down 15-9. And like you said, the Europeans definitely having the good mid lead right now. Habib, however, has got something to say to that with some nice pipes. And he's showing that, you know, he's Habib. You can't just you can't just walk all over him.
Oh, he got popped up. Yeah, that's rough.
Really, really great stuff, however, from both teams. Europeans coming out in force right now, trying their best. Nice pipe from Habib, though, on that close-range scout. Alav taken down is only going to be Kal-El to try and save things for this round. Wrapping around, fairly weak. Nice sticky from Habib to take him down. Seems like bot mode and Habib are getting their momentum back.
Yeah, I guess that's just the doctor's recommendation for the day. These higher level teams start out slow, but then it's like, okay, we're in fight. Come on, cut us some slack, claw it back. But Alive and KO just inching that lead ahead, one by one, 16-11. Habib now in a desperate struggle here with his teammate bot mode. Will be him picking up the kill on the KL. It's 16-12 now, 4 points separating these two teams, but 4 points is all that the Europeans need to take this one away. One more for the NA team, 13-16 now. Habib and bot mode with the height advantage. KL will go down, so now it's just Alav left alive with 71 HP. Pinning all the hopes to get this one. Habib actually 66 HP, gets focused down a bit, but it won't be enough. The sticky at his feet as he comes onto the crate will secure that kill. Habib though, off the break, already down to 114 HP, and both scouts just running around, paying him no mind, just to take down bot mode. Habib now with 42, 31, 23, getting chipped down 14, and the flank from Alav will secure that kill. 17-14 now, 3 points separating them, but 3 is all the Europeans need.
3 is indeed all the Europeans need. It's Alav right now, trying to do his best.
Oh.
KL gets the pick onto Habib, 18-14. This is so incredibly close. Alav with some nice meat shots onto Habib. Kal-El just juking around this cargo crate for the moment. Gonna be going onto the point. He gets meat shot down by bot mode. Nice shot from bot mode to secure that one. Alav, however, is gonna get the little cheeky pick from down
From the
under.
low ground.
Oh my god, it's only going to be one more point before they win it. Probably not going to be this one because there's only one scout up a left for the Europeans. He's changing a focus targets constantly, just trying to stay alive, cause as much chaos as he possibly can. He was super weak there. He's going to get taken down, but still match point.
Yeah, 19-15. It's going to be a rough 5 points if you're the NA team here. Already taking a 1v1 bot mode. That is not what he wanted to be. Habib just hanging inside the doorway here, trying to catch something. The scout hanging around a corner, but he dies to the self net, and that's going to be an upset here. I was just thinking about this last night, something like, but yeah, 20-15. Alav and KL coming out on top of the NA team, which means they will go down to lower bracket, and EU will be moving on in that winners bracket. And yeah, I was just thinking about it. The March Madness. They have a lot of teams. The brackets, there's a lot of chance for upset because of the wide disparity of skill. But with TF2, not so much because it's all sort of gravitated towards the top there. But yeah, that was probably the biggest upset that we'll see on the stream here with these two teams. NA losing to EU. I love it.
Yes, and that means that Alav and KL are going to be going on to face Kobe 1920 versus Logan. These two are the defending land champions for the moment. Until we have they are going to be the defending land champions, winning in Fullerton. Sorry, Philadelphia. My bad.
So where's
Completely
Fullerton?
wrong
What?
city. Completely wrong city.
What the hell?
No, winning in Philadelphia at the most recent Resub GG land, and they're going to be trying to keep hold to their title over in this upcoming RGL season. So it's going to be exciting to see these players play throughout the season. Bot mode, obviously, a part of that squad, but Logan and Kobe, the core combo of it, the demo and the pocket soldier, respectively. So they're going to be going up against Alav and KL. And we're gonna have to see if they, the Euros are gonna be able to secure themselves as the top spot for this first day of the cup.
Uh, I just want to put it out there. There is a Fullerton, PA, but it's on the opposite side of the state. It's in Lehigh County. So, yeah. Yeah. No. Let's see here. We have some. Yeah. KL and Alav have secure top seeds as well as Kobe and Logan. So I think we might be bouncing to the lower bracket now with most of that out of the way in the uppers.
All right,
We're just waiting to see what we got going on here. Logistically, this has been kind of a nightmare. So we appreciate you hanging through with us here and just hanging out, watching this. Hopefully we got some good stuff here going for you. But yeah, just waiting for the next one to show up now. And yeah, what do you make of it so far?
It's been extremely exciting, more exciting. As these things go, it always gets progressively more exciting as you go further and further into the tournament. And these last 3 matches we've been able to watch: Taco Cat and Denisovich versus Slime and Cormies, the one against Bot Mode and Habib, and then most recently Kobe versus a Taco Cat and Denisovich. All really great matches so far. And it's been just really interesting to see how all these players try and play, what maps they choose as well. MGE, it's its own art form.
Mhm.
There's some people out there who, they're not necessarily interested in sixes or Highlander. They just like MGE. That's just kind of their bread and butter. It's just adding up on the Spire and just wrecking some fool. Which is, completely fair. It's kind of taking TF2 a little bit back to like proper Quake where you got those 1v1s, not quite the same because, kind of bigger maps on Quake and a little bit faster as well, but that's kind of like the essence. And, it's cool to have that live on, regardless of, whether it's the soldier MGE or whether it's in the actual sixes gameplay. So it's
Well,
a
I mean, to get real here, I think that's one of the reasons why I have so much of an appreciation for TF2 because you can see the roots and the DNA of where it came from, like so evidently, if you go back and just play Quake. A lot of
yeah.
it just clicks into place, and you're like, oh, okay, that's where this comes from. Because yeah, I've used it I've described it before as a sort of Venn diagram of Quake mechanics. Between all the
Yeah.
classes, and yeah, it's just fantastic that there's all that variety that can come out of just one different game. And from Quake itself is where we get TF, Quake World TF, and then from there everything else. And then you got TF2, you got TFC, you got Fortress Forever, and honestly, nothing's really touched any of those games as far as both movement and shooting mechanics and everything in between. Frankly, it's just it
Yeah.
really is such a unique mixture that you don't really see. You see often imitated, but never what's it called? Often imitated, never replicated. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, no, completely. You see bits and pieces of it in different games. Some games will take like an element of it and kind of use that, but these games
Frankly,
kind of
you
have
need
everything.
yeah, you need that source engine or that gold source engine. I think that really is the secret because the movement is just like, you sort of had like your Overwatches and all that. It just feels boring. Doesn't really feel like it has any weight to it. Feels inconsequential. You know what I'm saying? It feels safe. Where you feel like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
if I get caught, well, it just doesn't matter anyway. Whereas if you get caught out of position as a medic, you got to hope you either surf real good or you juke everything that comes your way. So yeah. Anyway,
Exactly.
let's see.
Exactly.
I think we
We
are
do.
running up on the last few matches of the day because again, this is a 2-day affair. Which, whew, thank God for that, boy.
Yeah, of course. We are going to be back tomorrow for the proper kind of, I think, single Elam playoff section, which
Hmm.
we're getting close to. This last match that we're going to be casting today is going to decide who goes on to tomorrow and who is out. It's going to be the lower bracket, I guess, one of the lower bracket finals. It's JW and Halu, which we saw previously, and Farmingo 98 and WL. So the winner qualifies onto the main event. The loser is out, and their 2v2 MGE aspirations, at least for this weekend, are going to be finished tonight. So definitely a bit on the line because if you want your shot at that 100 key first place prize,
Still
you
blows my
got to win
mind.
this match. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because that's what it's 50 keys per, and it's like what 207, 220 something for a key.
Yeah, that's 100 big ones roundabout
That's
right there.
$100. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then translate that to the cup that we're having in the middle of this month, Fireside, and that's 300 to first place. So just imagine the bank you could be making off of TF2 if you won this one,
Exactly.
and then yeah. So I think uh, TF2 esports in general, not the most lucrative thing. I think we can all agree to that. There's a very long history of that, but I think that's probably the most profitable one could be in TF2 in a very long time. So that's something, right?
Yes,
Something to get
for
the
the
people
amount
coming
of
back.
time you're playing, yeah, definitely. It's a,
Yeah.
really really great opportunity. And it's, even aside of, the prize pools, it's always just great to have these types of events running in the community, and we
Yeah.
always appreciate
Absolutely.
people who are willing to put them on, whether it's the amazing, awesome fireside, no bias there, or, you know, people like here putting on the MGE 2v2 Cup, shout outs to them. Second
Hmm.
time doing it. A
Big
third
ups.
time, sorry, this is a
Third
third
time.
cup that's
Second time we've
happened.
covered it, I
Then
believe. Yeah.
yeah, second time we've covered it, third time it's happened. And shout outs to them. Cormy and Neptune are the two mods that I think we've been in contact. Also
Hmm.
Jeebus as well. I think last time was like the Jeebus MGE Cup. So
Yeah,
shout outs
yeah,
to
that's what it
them.
was. Yeah.
Yeah, so shout outs to all of them for making it all work and putting in all this time and effort to get it going. It's really
Oh,
great to see.
that was only like a few months ago, right? Why does it feel like such a hazy memory from decades ago? Like it sounds like
Yeah.
we're just like badly recalling what we saw on the stream 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Like we watched the bot and like, oh, what happened again?
What happened? You know? No,
All,
yeah,
I swear to God, all I really remember is just saxophone and his partner going to the end, and they were the reigning champs, and then they got beaten by who was it? Emmy
Rive
and
and
Rive.
Tycho.
Was it Ty? Was it Tycho?
It
Oh
was
yeah, yeah,
Tycho.
Rive and Tycho, yeah.
It
But
was,
yes,
you know.
so we're just waiting for the connect to pop through for this last one we got for the lower bracket for you here. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far, and yeah, this one flew by actually,
Yeah,
and
it did.
it's gonna be I would assume as long, if not a little bit longer tomorrow, because we do actually have best of threes. So we will see these guys able to maybe bounce back if they didn't have the best start to their day tomorrow. So yeah, a lot more matches between these teams as they're going on, and yeah, probably gonna be a lot more tense. So make sure you tune in tomorrow as well. I think it's gonna be the same time too. So yeah.
Yeah, it should be around about the same time. 7:30 Eastern. We're probably going to be starting. So, and like you said, we're going to have the best of threes. And you might be wondering, how much does a best of three matter in an MGE tourney? And last time it actually mattered a fair
Yeah.
bit. I think the grand finals, Tycho and Rive versus Sax, it went all three. And they,
Yeah. Yeah, no, a lot of
yeah,
those went all three.
yeah, it went all 3, and, honestly, it really affected the class composition because we had 1 on Reckoner, which kind of
Yeah.
screwed over the Soldier because it was just so wide. Actually, there was a demo on the field as well. I think whoever was I don't know, but there
Yeah, we
was
were
definitely
puzzled by it. I remember
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. It was just, like, really, really hard. The scouts just kind of reigned supreme, on that one, or maybe it was just hard for Saxophone to do something because he just had to jump so far away because it's just such a big open area. Um, so actually, just going for the best of 3 has a fairly big impact even in the 2v2 MGE. It's, really affects, what type of classes you wanna try and run, and, if you get cheeky, you put something in there like Bad Spire, or something like a something unorthodox like Gully Watch Second, can throw some people for a loop.
Wait, is that actually a real map? Are you messing with me?
Gully Second?
Gully second. Oh, I did it again. I thought you said granary. Damn it.
Oh,
I I
no.
I just have granary on the mind, dude. I don't know what it is. Whenever we're talking about MGE maps, you could say Reckoner, and I'm like, yeah, granary.
Yeah, Granary.
And then I'm
Yeah.
like, wait, why would you have granary? And don't.
Number 1, it's process week. Okay, boots up Granary, you know?
God, I just want to see granary again. I guess is what I really want to see. Because
Ah,
and
you
anything
know,
below invite, I don't know, dude.
you're the sequel to Nas's album, Granary State of Mind, you know? It's just that's what you got going on.
Whose world is this? The world is yours. It's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? Yeah.
There you go. You can have
And I want to
you're
listen
gonna
to
be
Nas now, man. Damn, that's some yeah,
yeah.
that's some good eating right there.
There you go. It is good eating. I mean, have you been following not to get too topical, guys. We try to give these casts in a way that you can watch them at any time and feel connected to them.
Even
But
though today is 2014, March the 7th. Yes.
all right, yes, yeah.
Obama is
I did
president.
I
Yes.
didn't want to say I didn't want to say it, but you're right. It is 2014. It's kind of crazy actually. That we're doing this here, but yeah, 2014, and the big talking point, obviously, of 2014 is Drake versus Kendrick.
Okay,
Um,
I wasn't actually expecting to go anywhere with that. Damn, you're right.
okay.
That is very topical. You're right.
Yeah,
Oops.
I was just thinking about it. It's going out there, just kind of spitting bars back and forth. I haven't looked at any of them. I'm gonna be real, um, at all. But it's always exciting to see some diss tracks being thrown around in the rap game. We got to get
Yeah.
some TF2 diss tracks. That's what I'm saying. That's what
No,
I'm leading
no, no,
towards.
no, 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 no. The community is way too small, dude. We can't be doing diss tracks with TF2, dude. That's just asking for trouble, dude. It's amazing that
That
TFC
is
still has a
asking for trouble.
community, but I
That
think
is
that might
asking for
actually
so
be
much
the
trouble.
yeah, that might be the nail in the coffin for a TF2
No, that
competitive.
would be that would be.
Like, holy cow, dude.
There was a the Portland Burnsiders did do a diss track though.
Really?
That is
Oh,
yeah, that's real. That's real
wait.
lore.
Yes, I recall this vaguely. Hold on, refresh my memory.
I mean, I forget, but they
Hold
they did
on.
it. Portland Burnsiders, our very own Eckstein. Shout outs to Eckstein, the man, the myth, the legend.
Yow!
Exactly.
Mr.
Um,
Sideburns.
I don't know why I typed in Portland Burnsiders into into YouTube like that was gonna get me anything.
I thought it
Because
might.
because I think Burnside is an actual place, like it's a boulevard in Portland. I could be
Oh,
wrong,
okay.
which is like what it's a reference to. Um, I so, but I think you can find it on TFTV, but we do have some TF2 content for you. It's not going to be the match we were talking about, the last match of a JW and Halu versus uh who's it?
Flamingo and WO.
Actually no, Math and
It's
Tony.
Map and Tony. That's right. It was switched last second. So yeah. Or we had our information updated last second.
Yeah. So as actually Halu is going to be joining the server, so we might get that one, but should hopefully have some TF2. We do have I coming in on the product middle with his buddy JF. So maybe that could be an interesting one to take a little look at.
You want me to date the stream again? I am Lord. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. Okay. Now you don't know what year
Oh,
we're in.
exactly. And we got JFK loading in as well, current president. So
You
we'll
heard of
just
this new
we'll
country in
see.
Africa called Zaire?
Ex-
We're in the 1950s now. Screw you.
We are in the 1950s,
Or
the
60s. I don't know. My African history is
1960s.
rusty.
The
Rusty.
Cold War is ongoing. Space race. We're gonna make it to the moon, I believe. Um, but we do have them kind of loading in right now. I don't know which one production's kind of looking at. I'm looking at JFK and Peppa Pig versus III and Cormy over on Product Middle. I had to say the name at some point, and it's been said now. Going to be a Scout and Soldier versus Scout and Scout. So, going to be seeing how much damage that soldier can do. Kind of just getting shot at by Cormy for the meantime.
Well, I'm just glad to see our very much alive sitting president JFK, participating in this tournament. Because it's not often you see politicians take part in TF2, but we got one here, and by golly, he's the best one we could ask for from Massachusetts.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, he is the best Massachusetts has sent in a long time. So
Yes,
glad to see them
I mean,
represented here.
nothing bad will happen to him in the year of our Lord 1963, surely.
Nothing at all. I mean, I'm listening to the Beatles right now. I'm happy. I'm hip with it.
Oh, that hip new band from across the pond? Yeah.
Yeah, British
I love
Invasion.
their hit song, I Want to Hold Your Hand.
British Invasion. It should be said that JFK and Peppa Pig are currently, can't believe I have to say those names, man. They're currently in the lead, 4 points over III and Cormy, 6-3, and they
What are we
seems
doing
like
again? Where are we?
we're casting TF2 number one. That's
Oh,
what we're
okay.
here to do. Somehow, some way, we'll make it work. As
My bad.
Peppa with some nice rockets, kind of giving them the spice at the moment, and they JFK
Spice
with the
melange?
cleanup. It's spice melange.
We're just everywhere right now, dude. Oh my god.
They really are. But someone else who is everywhere is the scouts right now, just running all over across the plates. Nice bomb from Peppa Pig. Unfortunately, not going to be able to get the cleanup. III can get some nice scattergun shots to take them down. Running through connector, actually is going to get shot by JFK, and they now JFK is going to shoot down for me, and I am
Every
so trying to avoid making any jokes about
Just
that.
call him Jack.
Jack, you're right.
Just
Call
like
him
everybody
John,
in his family
actually.
did.
Yeah.
No, everybody in his family called him Jack.
Really? I did not
Yeah.
know that, actually.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I had a U.S. history teacher that was obsessed with JFK for some reason, and yeah. Anyway.
Well, who said Fireside wasn't informational? So, Jack and Peppa Pig currently in the lead for the moment. A nice rocket, actually, from Peppa onto III. but unfortunately still does get taken down. I on a nice little 4K, and doing that to try and equalize things up for the team. Cormy with some nice scattergun shots is going to be able to help II get a 6K right now. Nice upward direct from Peppa onto the scout is going to be able to help clean things up. Cormy does go down now. It's only going to be III dancing around the rock right now. It's going to get a nice scattergun shot to help take down Peppa Pig. Now in the 1v1, not going to be able to win it.
Oh my god!
Jack taken down and is going to be in the lead for the first time. II and Cormy.
Yeah, for as little as my eyes have been open because I've been laughing so hard, I from a little I've seen, is actually carrying his buddy here, Cormy. And yeah, it's 11-9 now. It's a 1v1 with the Scots, and Jack will go down once again. Just cleaning up both these kills, 13-9. Really, really. Oh, is that a class finish? No, okay. I thought they reset.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they did go to 2 scouts, so Peppa is off of Soldier, now onto the scout to try and maybe get back into this fight because they were up, they were leading, and now they're on the back foot. III versus Jack is gonna win. III on a 12K right now. The man has not died in quite a few rounds, and that should be the name of the game for them now. He takes the 1v1, he wins it. Now he's got to face another 1v1 up against Jack. Jack wins it, finally putting an end to the tear that was III, and it is going to be 10-15, still in the favor of III and Cormy.
And yeah, just product mid, pretty much a scout map. You know, decent. I wouldn't say it's as good as Badlands mid, but it's certainly a scout map, and III is putting that on display. I say that as he gets killed by Jack, but yeah, the point still stands. They're up 16-12. You know, they do it, we do it.
Ooh. Yeah, and that is going to be Jack actually managing to take down II, making it 13-16, and still definitely opportunity to try and get back in here. Peppa going to be trying to shoot down this last remaining scout. Pistol up against the scattergun. Can one of these pistols connect? Finally, one does, and Peppa is going to be able to take down Cormy. Now going to be walking across the point, trying to get the scout who's by connector, going to be able to shoot him down. Cormy taken down. Now it's only going to be III trying to do his best to take down the 2 scouts, but it's not going to happen. And they're doing their best to try and tie it up here, managing to get it to 15-16. Peppa running across is going to be able to 2-shot Cormy. Some nice shots coming out of Peppa, showing the switch to scout was well worth it, and we do now have a tie game once again, number 1.
And yeah, just seems to be the modus operandi of the day is just don't give up until you're up, because yeah, these guys have been hanging on. And all the matches we've seen have been pretty slim leads and then building up and then clawing it back. So yeah, it's absolutely a tug of war we've seen with all these matches so far. And yeah, it's a 1v1 with the Scouts, both very low health, but it will be III coming out on top yet again. 18-16, 2 points separating II and Cormy from total victory. Jack and Peppa Pig have a little bit of work to do with 16, but there's 1 kill down already, but Cormy going to reply back. So it is match point here, 19-16.
It is match point. Cormy going to be trying to hit the shots right now. Unfortunately, is going to be taken down by the scout, and they're going to make it 17-19. So trying to stay in it is going to be Jack and Peppa. Going to try and claw their way back. Going to be trying to play over towards connector. Peppa super low right now. Is going to be shot down to 9 hit points. Jack is going to win the 1 against III, and now Peppa does come in. Only 9 hit points, but he does get the pistol kill to stay in it. 18-19. They still have to do 2 more. II and Cormy get 1 round. They're going to be walking away with it here. So extremely close, but still definitely doable.
Oh, well, there you go. That was almost instantaneous. They had the synchronized kills there. And yeah, what a way to make it all tied up at 19. And now a little bit of chipping across the point. They're playing this kind of passively, I'm not going to lie, but I don't blame them either. In the closet now, coming through. Jack going to peek first, gets chipped down. Cormy going to take it. Peppa Pig popping up second. And now it's just a little dance between the 2 corners here. Jack taking out Cormy, 9 HP to his name, but III with a very memeable 69 HP, and that's going to be all she wrote. III and
Cormy
going to win 20-19. Moving on. And so with that, we will be moving on to our next match, which will be Pineapple and Gamble versus Page Smov and Exelor. So the first team that we showed here, Exelor and Page Smov, going to be fighting for their spot here. Winner qualifies, loser is out for the main event.
Ooh.
So yeah, a lot riding on this one.
A lot is indeed riding on this one, and it seems like it is going to be Pineapple and Pagemov, or no, sorry, Pineapple and Gamble, the ones to get the first early lead. Pineapple kind of rocketed into the demo, is going to get some nice rockets and take him down. Now Pineapple doing some good spam damage, going to be committing across the point, hits a nice rocket onto the scout, is going to be able to get the cleanup kill, but Exalor with a nice pipe is going to take down both of them in the same
I don't think we've seen that yet. I don't think we saw it in that last one either. That was a pretty. Well, you're talking about we haven't seen a lot of nutty projectiles yet, but there's one for the highlight reel already. And a nice little serve. 5 HP from Pineapple. It's not going to be able to fend off a sticky to the face. So yeah, it's going to be tied up 2-all between both these teams on Badlands mid, taking the early aggression though. Pineapple jumping across the point, going to single out the Scott, and it will be a weak Scott. Pagemov will go down. So it is just Luigi, Mr. Luigi left alive, and Pineapple will hunt him down with his teammate Gamble, 3-2.
Yeah. Once again, Luigi, the only one alive, is going to be taken down. So Pineapple and Gamble extending their lead to 2 points. Just getting bombed right now is the unfortunate Luigi. Pagemov is going to be running around a little bit of a 1v1 against Pineapple right now. Just kind of playing the distance, trying to dodge all of that soldier spam. Interesting, it doesn't seem like Pineapple actually has the shotgun. Going to be rocking the gunboats here. Maybe to just try and get those easier bombs off onto the demo. He's actually instead going to go for Pagemov, shots him down. And that's some really great rocket placement from Pineapple there.
Yeah, I'd say so. He bombed off his base. He can't really miss at that range, yeah. Bat rocket. 5-3 the score, however. Gamble and Pineapple make that 6-3, ahead by 3. And now a bomb from Pineapple is going to see Exalor taking a rocket to the face, just 8 HP. Pineapple comes right back around the corner and finishes the job. Pagemov, last alive for his side, 15 HP. Gamble, little cheeky peek over the top of the double jump, will take him out. Going to bring that to 7-3.
Is going to be 7-3. So seems like Gamble and Pineapple trying to extend their lead, and they're going to be able to do so again. Pineapple with some nice rockets onto Exalor, just bombing the scout, no fear at all. And then he's got Gamble to come and help clean things up. Now it's only going to be Luigi, aka Exalor, up alive. It's just got 2 players looking at him, shooting him down. He is going to be taken down as well. 9-3, triple the points at the moment.
Nice.
But Exalor with some nice stickies is going to be able to get his team back into things. He's going to be trying to hit some pipes. He hits a nice pipe up against Pineapple. Pineapple also takes a sticky, falls down to the low ground, takes a lot of damage in the process from the fall damage. Hits a nice rocket actually onto Pagemov, basically an upward direct, but Exalor is able to clean things up 5-9. So coming back a little bit is going to be the Luigi squad.
And yeah, Luigi is looking like second chair right now. 5-10 now. Pineapple picking up the kill onto Mr. Luigi himself. And yeah, now it's about the time where Exalor and Pagemov would be coming back right about now. If the trend remains the same, and there we go, Pagemov picking up both of those, going to make it 6-10. Seems there is some gas still left in the tank, but Gamble and Pineapple are going to team up on Mob and take him out almost immediately. Now it's just Mr. Luigi going to get panned down to size by Gamble. I don't think that was really necessary, but all the same, 11-6. Exalor with some stick. He's going to take out Gamble now, just a 22 HP. Pineapple jumping all around. It gets bottled from the low ground by Exalor. 2 kills from him, going to secure the 7 point for his team now. And Pineapple just getting shackled by Pagemov. And it will be him going down in the end. And now 8-11, and Exalor and Pagemov have indeed found some life. 9 HP on Pineapple. And going to be running away. And looking to fight another day? Question mark? And it's going to be the bottle. No! Pickaxe coming out on top this time. 8-12 now. Gamble and Pineapple in the lead.
The low HP pickaxe is so deadly because you got that extra move speed, and you can just get in so close, I think, without people realizing it. And it is still, however, going to be Exalor and Pagemov trying to do their best to try and equalize things out. Pagemov is going to get the pistol kill out onto Gamble, making it 10-12, slowly trying to find their way back into this game. But Exalor going down there fairly early to a nice bomb from Pineapple is going to make it back to 10-13. Once again, Pineapple jumping across, getting some nice damage off onto Pagemov. Now, once again, it's only going to be Luigi left alive. He's got to hit some pipes up onto Gamble. Just one pipe is going to do the trick, but unfortunately, none connect. So it is going to be 10-15. Once again, Gamble and Pineapple getting their lead back into this MGE battle. And it looks like Pagemov a little bit disconnected now, can finally rotate over towards Luigi, who was hiding because he was super weak. And that is going to be 10-16.
That's really unfortunate because for a while there, they were on like a 5-1 run, 5-2 run, and now they're just down and getting beat pretty bad. And yeah, it looked like a good conversion, but looking like they'll get snuffed out by the second here. Pineapple, 2 big frags, very nice.
Yeah, Pineapple is just doing a lot of work, just bombing, and it seems like he's almost always managing to find some type of kill, whether it's onto the scout or is just doing a lot of damage that it's super easy for Gamble to try and clean up there. Fortunately for him, that time Gamble was already dead, so he was just bombing into two players and got shot down, but still 18 to 11. Oh my god, a nice pipe from Exalor onto Pineapple. Pineapple still gets the kill in the Page Mob, and it is going to be 19 to 11. This could be the last round. It's only Luigi left alive. He's trying to run under to buy himself
Already.
some time, but it's not going to be enough. And 20 to
Ah,
11 in the favor of a Pineapple and Gamble. So they are going to be going on further into this tournament, and that is going to be the end of the road for Exalor and a Page Mob.
Page Mauve, yeah. A bit unfortunate. It looked like there were some rumblings of a comeback there for Mr. Luigi and Mr. Page Mauve, but yeah, not gonna happen. So they're out, unfortunately. But the frequency of these tournaments seems to be often enough. So there should be another chance here pretty soon. So nothing to be too sad about. But with that being said, it looks like that's gonna be all she wrote for today, Mono.
Yes, it is going to be all she wrote for today, but don't worry, she's going to start writing tomorrow as we're going to continue our coverage of this 2v2 MGE tourney. We're going to be able to finally see the grand finals, the playoffs, everything leading up to it tomorrow, and that is where we're going to be able to see who comes out on top as this cup's top team and gets that 100 key prize. Is it going to be bot mode and Habib? Is it going to be Logan and Kobe? Is it going to be the Euros, Cal L and Alav? Or is it going to be someone else entirely? We don't know, but we're going to be excited to find out tomorrow here at Fireside. Once again, thank you to Manco for sponsoring this tournament. Thank you to all the admins for making it work. Neptune, Jeebus, and Cormy, I believe, as well, all doing their best to make things go well and smooth. Shout outs to all the people in production, Pika for producing this today, and hopefully tomorrow, Jay, CEO as well for finding the matches for us. You, number one, for being an amazing
Oh
co-caster and someone
shucks.
to shoot the breeze with. And all of you guys for watching and putting up with kind of the very
Eh,
loose nature that this has been so far.
oh loose, yeah. It's been real loose.
Has been very loose. Any quick shout outs for you, number one?
No, you basically covered them all.
All right.
And yeah, I had a blast being here. So yeah, let's get back to it tomorrow. Hope to see everybody here. And yeah,
Yeah. All right. Be here same time, 7:30 Eastern. We'll be back for the continuation of the 2v2 MGE Cup sponsored by Manco. So have a good night, but be back tomorrow and we'll see you there.
bye.